Welcome to the Cepheid variable. My name's Chris, and I'll be the referee for this season, and most likely the seasons going forward, unless another player decides they really want to run Traveler, at which point they might take over, and that would be dope, because I would love to play this game as a player. If you've never listened to the Chaos Engine podcast before, then on behalf of myself, players Jake, Cody, Meescha, and Tyler, I want to say welcome to the table. We here at the Chaos Engine podcast like to have a friends at the table vibe. So you'll hear a lot of jokes and banter in that sense. Typically, I keep it to the end of the episode. We try to keep everything focused once we start recording, but you know how it gets at the table. So we hope you enjoy the laughs. We hope you enjoy the tension, and we hope you enjoy the chaos that the dice will bring to this story. And yeah, at the top of every episode, I thank our Patreon folks. And I'm going to do that right now before we hop into this all. They are Garth, Ben, Jeremy, Hovo, HOVO, Laszlo, Randy G, Thomas, Colby, Yam, Randy, Miles, Drowrin, and Taylor. Thank you for your continued support, and we really appreciate that. If you're new here, check out our show notes, and there's a link to our Patreon. It's $3 a month. That's all we charge. And it really helps support us. And if you'd like to support us another way, you can leave a review. Tell your friends about us. That's kind of the big word of mouth thing that goes on here. So with that, I want to welcome you to our Traveler campaign. All right, we are here today with the inaugural voyage, probably a better term there, into our sci-fi game.
Cepheid variable.
Boom.
Oh, wow.
Cepheid variable. Damn. Thank you, Google.
Cepheid
Thank you, Google.
Sounds like an STD.
Oh, it does, yeah.
Ooh, I caught the Cepheid variable. They tell me it's not looking good.
Well, they tell you not to lay with aliens. You get the Cepheid variable.
Yeah, that sounds
Didn't
right.
you see the commercials?
It's actually the type of variable star that pulsates rapidly, varying in both diameter and temperature, changes brightness with its well-defined stable period and amplitude. So it's like they use it like that, yeah. Anyways.
Some kind of nerdy space shit.
Yeah, I was trying to find like a good title for a space thing.
Yeah, I like it.
No, that's awesome.
Like I know we did Orbital Decay for our mothership one, but that feels much more horror aligned. So that's why I didn't know if it would fit for this. Like, I don't know what direction we're going to go. I doubt it's going to be horror, but I don't know.
Yeah, space is scary.
You
never know.
There's a lot of spoopy shit out there. So we're going to start with some character creation. We're going to make our Traveler characters here. If you are not aware of how Traveler character creation works, you essentially go in 4-year periods of your character's life, and at one point you are going to decide to stop your career and become a Traveler, at which point you will pick like a set of generic skills that you get to go with your character, and then you guys will become Travelers at that point. So you might be like an agent, or a scholar, or an entertainer for a couple years. And it's in 4-year chunks. So the first 4 years, like 18 to 22, and then 23 to, that kind of thing. So everything kind of falls in those 4-year periods. And you can choose to go to school when you get off the bat if you want. And there's a lot of different things that could happen along the way. So I just want to get that out of the way before we jump into that. And before we go into a lot of this, we need to have a little discussion about the add-ons in the Traveler Companion rule.
Oh, what?
Because we have decided upon doing Iron Man mode for character creation.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
So Iron Man mode means that when you get into a class, whenever you, or sorry, not class, but when you get into a job, a career, you're going to roll to enter in that career. You're successful. Cool. You get into that career. You get some attribute, or you get some skills added, that kind of thing. We'll go over it. And then you make a survival roll to see if you stay in that career.
And if you fail that survival roll, you're dead. You have to make a new character. That character's gone. They die at something that happens, and you start a new character.
So, welcome to this season of the podcast where we're just going to keep rolling characters through at a time.
Hell yeah.
Until we eventually get 4 that survive.
I feel like it's definitely going to happen to Tyler.
Yeah, I feel like that too.
Yeah.
Is it only certain careers, or can I like die as an entertainer?
You die as an entertainer.
So then, for kind of a different perspective, the normal non-Iron Man rules is you roll survival, and if you fail, it's like you have like a mishap, right?
Right.
Yeah, and like you roll on a mishap table, and I think maybe one of those is you die.
Yeah, I think like 12.
Yeah, it's like you have to roll like the maximum number.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then there's a bunch of other things that could happen to you instead.
Gotcha.
But Iron Man, if you fail to survive, you die.
The universe is lethal.
I think we should do our best to like incorporate that into the story if that actually happens.
That makes sense. Yeah.
Also, actually, that makes me think of are we also going to do? We did talk about when we were doing characters because we did a little bit online, just practice. But there is a rule. There's kind of an optional one where you, at some point in all of the creation, you have like a linking event with each character.
Right.
Yeah, so you get a skill from each character at the table, and
Yes.
that is your bond between characters.
Yeah. So as by not doing that, you're depriving yourself of a skill, which is like it seems like rather hard to get in this game. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
So, yeah, we're definitely going to go through that and do that, where once we have the final 4, then you'll get a skill from each of the characters.
Nice.
But
Okay,
I don't want to have it where like, you get one from a
gonna-
character already. Yeah, it'll be at the end of everything.
Okay, that was
then
my
we'll decide how you met, when you met, and then you guys will trade your skills that way.
I do have a question about character creation in general.
Yeah.
In that, are we to determine when our characters feel like, okay, this feels right. I'm going to stop my phases now, even though you guys are going to keep
Absolutely.
going. My character is 24. You guys.
Exactly.
So we're all going to be doing it at maybe a different
Variables.
And we'll just say that the end result was that we all stopped or became travelers at the same time.
Yeah,
the
so
same
it just means your
time.
character
Yeah,
was
yeah.
born later than their character.
Interesting. Okay.
There's no like set like this takes place in like 1992,
Right.
and everybody's going from there. No, it's just however old your character is. So yeah, if you're like
when it feels right, I guess.
yeah, typically like 4 careers is like the norm because once you hit like after 30, you have to roll on the age chart, and then it starts taking away things. Like typically, there's a kind of a 4 careers is really where it's like okay. I think I'm good. I can go out, but it's up to you. If you want to make like an old guy,
Like a 60-year-old.
right, get on it. I'm not going to tell you to live your life.
Imagine trying to make a 60-year-old with Iron Man.
Right.
It'd be very difficult, probably.
There is a couple other things I want to talk to you guys about when it comes to characteristics. So this game is going to have your attributes, characteristics, that's your strength, social, intelligence, all that, education, all those kind of things. You'll see there are 2 extra ones on your character sheet that I've handed to you. There is luck, and I believe and
My
psi. Well,
pounds
psi is
per
when if
square
you
inch.
get into the psionics.
Yeah.
So there's a kind of a different additional ones you could have like luck, morale, and then sanity. But I don't think we're going to go into any horror stuff. So I don't think sanity is going to be important. But I wanted to run luck by you guys. And essentially what luck is, excuse me, what luck is you roll your 2d6, you get your score, and those are the luck points you have for that character's life to like modify rolls. So you can spend luck points to give like yourself a +1 on a roll or +2 however many luck points you spend. But once you run out of them, you run out.
So, like theoretically, we would roll our stats, and then we would roll an additional stat, luck,
Yes.
and then that is the luck for that character. Period.
That's interesting.
I like that.
I like that too. I like a luck mechanic after playing Call of Cthulhu. But I'm used to like regenerating it, but I like one pool and then
Because you can also make luck
Dunzo.
rolls as well. Like, hey, does this place have like what I'm looking for? Oh, give me a luck roll. So you would roll against your luck score, as I hit my mic there. You would roll against your luck score, and then that would determine whether you find it or not. But the more you can spend it to bring the points down to get bonuses on rolls, there's kind of like a give or take there.
yeah, I like that.
Okay.
Cool.
Interesting.
That's
Power
cool.
gem adjacent.
Kind of. It's similar to a power gem.
Yeah.
Yes. That is our Pathfinder 2e term for hero points.
Yeah.
Because I make dice and I have a bunch of little tiny discs that are left over from all the resin, and my younger son calls them power gems. So we have adopted that terminology.
Yeah.
Which David, who's over there watching a Minecraft video right now, he made us a sign for the table that says podcast.
Yeah,
It's
I'm
on the
looking at it
front.
right now. It looks great.
He's trying to learn to draw in perspective.
Yeah.
So he learned that you put a dot and then you draw the lines from the word to the dot.
Oh, yeah.
He's getting there.
Yeah, it looks great.
It's not the best, but it's great.
You know,
He put
I'm
the
not
effort.
even there, and I've been doing this longer
Right.
than he's been
I
alive.
can't do it, so. Cool. So yeah, we will have luck as our other stat that we're going to roll. So let's get into character creation. I don't know how long this is going to take. This could be an hour. This could be 2 hours. This could be 3 hours. So this has the potential to be our longest episode that we've ever recorded. But we're not stopping until characters are made.
You're welcome.
And we're going into it.
Yeah,
So
and I will say it will be pretty entertaining because, like you said, we're rolling for a lot of us are rolling for like the entire character creation, like and not really like choosing who we are.
I am 100%
Yeah.
rolling dice for
So like
every aspect. of
it's
this.
going to get crazy. Our characters are going to go like our out of control rocket ship. You know, the
So-
ship's
Yeah.
going places,
This-
and we're just on for the ride. You know,
The way we made him originally is, and I think this is how the book had it to begin with. There's a few different ways to do it, but instead of saying, "Okay, I've rolled my 6 characteristics, I'm going to assign those," I'm rolling for my strength. I'm rolling for my dex. I'm rolling for my social. I'm rolling for which could create a real dud of a character. But I guess it could either way. If I'm assigning or not.
you could do you could roll down the line, which is just like one after another, or you could roll and then set those.
The only thing is we can't min max.
You cannot.
Which if we are going to do it this way, which
Yeah.
I am.
Yeah.
And the only you can't have a skill higher than 4, and So let's go.
Wow, I didn't know that. Okay.
Yeah. So like starting. So let's go over some of the basics of character creation as we go. You're going to roll your characteristics. Up top, you have 6 characteristics. They are strength, dexterity, constitution, intelligence, education, and social.
Endurance.
Excuse me.
instead of constitution. Yeah.
Gotta get the terminology right. So you're going to roll 2d6. You're going to put that number into each of those, and then you're going to get a derivative DM from each of those. So a DM is your dice modifier. So whenever you roll 2d6, you're going to add that DM score to your dice roll if it's applicable when you're using that characteristic. Later on, let's say you're going to be doing a skill check. You're going to try to bust through a door with your shoulder because you're angry and someone's on the other side. You're going to pick a skill that makes sense to that. Probably athletics would make sense if you're going to try to do that. But hey, if you can convince me another skill, we'll have that conversation. So when you roll, you're going to add how many points you have in your skill, and then you're going to select a characteristic to go along with it. So probably strength in that sense because you're going to try to like use brute force. But hey, maybe you're going to be like, oh, well, I went to school and I have education how door frames are built, so I know the right spot to hit it. I was like, all right, yeah, that makes enough sense. We can logically say that that works. So you would add your education score or your DM to the roll with the skill. So you add your DM from your characteristics, your DM from your skill, roll 2d6, and if you get above an 8 or whatever the score I've set as, congratulations, you succeed. So typically the target number to hit is always going to be 8. I might modify that up or down depending on how hard I think the task should be, but generally 8 is the target number you're trying to hit. So think about it that way. Like there's not an AC. Like in combat, you're shooting your gun. You're rolling against an 8. You're not rolling against their AC.
Interesting.
When you shoot them, they're going to have armor, which will take off the damage that you roll. So that's kind of how that works.
Makes sense.
We also learned that in practice that combat is extremely deadly.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Don't get into combat unless you guys are really ready to get into combat.
I'd like to also note that Cody is slightly sweating because the aspect of not min-maxing in this game is making him uncomfortable.
Yeah, I don't understand. I don't understand the point. Like, wait. I don't. Not min maxing.
You'll roll.
What
the
does that
stats
mean?
And you can go from there.
What are you doing then? What is life if not min maxing?
There's also degrees of success on your roll. So when you roll, let's say that target number is an 8, and you roll a 12, you're going to get extra benefits because the degree of success over 8. There's like a little chart that says, if it's 0 to 2. So if you roll like a 10, target number was 8. You get to you succeeded. Congratulations. If you roll a 12, that's a higher degree of success. So you get additional benefits for stuff like that. So, in combat, that's extra damage. So that's kind of where having higher skills makes sense is you're going to probably beat your target number and then you're going to get to add additional damage onto your roll.
What was it? Sorry, I missed that. Is it like 4 over, or is it always 12
No,
if it's 8? Or
it's like there. It's just a degree.
Oh, okay.
So it's just there's a chart in there that's like degrees of success. Because like, let's say you roll snake eyes, there's degrees for success if you fail as well. So we'll get into all that.
Degrees of failure.
Yes.
Wait, Snake Eyes isn't good in this game?
No, it's a great movie, but it's not good in this game. So yeah, that's kind of how it goes. You're going to have those characteristics. You're going to roll for those. And then where you pick some background skills, we'll go into that when we get there. And then you guys are going to jump into your career path. So what you guys are going to do is you're going to choose to go to college or join the military. And if you get in, that takes up your first career slot chunk that you're going to do for those first 4 years.
Well, you don't have to do.
You don't have to work.
You can go straight into a career.
You're right. You can.
Yeah.
That's what I was just about to say. Thank you for interrupting me.
You're welcome. Anytime.
I appreciate it. As Tyler just said, if you don't want to do that, you can jump straight into your career. As long as you pass the kind of like the check to get into it, you're good. So those are kind of the two options. You can go to college, and that kind of sets you up for better like chance for like we were sold in the 80s, like when we were kids growing up from our parents.
Like we were sold in the 80s.
Yeah.
You got to go to college because you'll have a better chance of getting a better career.
It's just amazing after
you can
that.
put
Don't worry about it.
$80,000 in debt, and you can still make coffee.
What makes you lie?
You do in the game, I think you do like are able to get a higher promotion, but you end up in the same career.
Right, exactly.
And, I mean,
there's like an additional chart you roll off of.
Yeah.
So that's what it comes down to. It's like if you want to go to college, you can get certain things. If you go into like a military career, you can choose which one you want to go into, and you can get advancements that way. And the higher the advancements you get skills unlocked with your advancement. It's a whole thing.
You can also go to college and the military to gain a higher rank in the military.
Yes, it's true.
Like you can go to like officers school and then go to the military and be an officer.
So, just think about that for your character, what you want to do. So the general thing here is we're going to go into that. And then you're going to start what's called a new term. So that's when you're in your career. So you choose your career. You're going to roll for the qualifications. If you get in, dope. Look at you. You're in that career. You're doing cool ass shit. You're going to get some skills. You're going to do, there's a whole bunch of things we're going to roll. Dice will be rolled. Character will be fleshed out. If you don't, then you become a drifter, or you get drafted into the military, like straight up. That's just kind of how it goes. So you have those two options if you fail. We'll go into this as we kind of go through. Mm-hmm. And eventually we'll get to the top, which is called mustering out. If you want to muster out, that's when you leave to become a traveler. You leave your career to go into the next phase of your life, which is being a traveler. And then you stop there. If you want to keep going, we start a new term. You stay in that career, you level up that way. Or if you want to start a new career, you can hop into a new career and start rolling that way. So that's the general gist of how this cycle of character creation will work. At one point, you will all have a chance to, once we have the characters made, you're going to have the ability to each trade a skill with each other. And I want you guys to narratively explain how you guys came to that point where it's like, how did you two meet? What skills did you trade with each other? And then at the end of all that, you'll get to pick a skill package for the type of traveler group you want to be. So when we start this game, you guys are already an established group. You've met each other during this 4 to 20 year period, or 16 year period, whatever it's going to be. That's 4 times 4 is 16. Mm-hmm. And you'll be able to, you guys have formed a bond at one point, and you guys have made a group. You'll pick and the traveler group really just decides on what type of story or your character is going to be more inclined towards.
Sure.
So you could pick if you guys want a combat heavy one, then we'll go into a combat heavy one. If you want to be travelers, we'll go into that. If you want to do a trade campaign, we'll go into that. It's all dependent on you. And I haven't done a whole lot of prepping, a huge overarching story for this. I've pretty much just tried to create an opening scenario for each type of traveler you guys could pick, because I don't want to shoehorn you guys into a story. Yeah. I want this to be us creating the story and seeing how it blossoms out, and kind of more sandboxy than here are the rails. Yeah. Cool, you made this character. It doesn't fit what I have. Fuck off, kind of thing.
No, you've been talking about that for a long time, and I love the idea of we've always been on mostly rails up until this point, so this will be crazy to see. Improv.
I think I'm just gonna do what Tyler is gonna do and just
random.
Yeah,
nice down the line.
Yeah. I might try to see where it's going, and maybe guide it if I like the where.
You, man. I'm not going to judge anybody how they want to do this. So let's get into First off, anybody have any questions?
I
I
will.
think I'll ask him.
Yeah, if you have questions, ask away.
Yeah.
I got a book in front of me. I've spent the last 2 months making characters almost every Monday.
Oh, damn, yeah.
And other days, I'll just sit down and just roll out characters so I understand, trying to get better at the process. So I think I can answer most questions that you're going to have, but I'm probably going to get some of them wrong because I've never actually played this game. So we're going to learn together, and we're going to fail together, and that's how we're going to learn together from failing together.
Oh, the Mr. Rodgers of tabletop gaming.
There you go.
I've already changed my shoes. I've got my indoor shoes on.
Won't you be my neighbor?
I loved all of the conspiracy
Space
theories
neighbor.
about him.
Yeah.
where
Oh,
it's
he
like-
used to be a Navy SEAL or some shit.
He was like a sniper in Nam and all
Yeah,
this
that's why he
shit.
doesn't blink.
Yeah.
Wait, that's not real?
No.
Okay, he wasn't a sniper. God damn it.
Apparently, like, he loved to fart around his wife and make her laugh, but I don't know if that one's true or not. I don't know.
I could see that.
Can't put that on PBS.
You can't, no. Big old toots. All right.
Toots Rodgers is coming.
That's my character name.
Toots Rodgers.
Rodgers.
Good name. All right, so let's get into it with rolling our characteristics.
All right.
They are, again, I'm going to vamp while you guys talk.
And it's
while we do
2d6,
this.
right?
2d6. I'm going to read you directly from
So
the
we're just
character.
doing
This
it?
is the character rolling characteristics. To determine your traveler's characteristics, roll 2d, one after another, and assign the scores in any order you wish to the 6 characteristics, starting with strength. Record them on your character sheet. Alternatively, you may instead assign each to the characteristics in order, starting with strength and dex and endurance and so on. After all, we now can decide how strong or smart we are before we are born.
Yep, exactly.
For each of those, you will need to mark your dice modifier, which is a chart here, and there should be one on your sheet, but if not, let me know, and we'll go from there. So, yeah, let's get the motherfucking
I have
characters made.
rolled an extraordinarily underwhelming scores.
Yeah.
We have...
Feels like real life.
Yeah. I went straight down the line. Strength, dex,
It's me
endurance.
for me, not him.
Yeah, sure.
I know what he's like. I went strength, dex, endurance, int, education, social, and I went, it's 7 strength, 7 int, 7 endurance, 7 social. Blanket middle of the road on those, but then 5 dex and 4 education.
Woo! I've never had a social above like an 8 when I made a character. Like, every character I had like -2 social. I'm like, God, everyone I make is like a fucking troglodyte.
Dude, you had to jinx me, dude. I was crushing it. I got a 6 strength, and I was like, okay, we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
I went on to do 8 dexterity, 8 endurance, 10 intellect, 10 education, and then you started talking about social.
Yeah.
3. All that study time. I'm a nerd.
I'm a nerd.
That works.
So wait, can someone explain the difference? Like, how can you be educated with low intellect or vice versa? How does that work?
Well, so education is just your
It's
level
like
of education.
wisdom and intelligence.
It does. It's not like how smart you are. It's
Yeah.
like, I mean, I'm sure you know plenty of people that are dumb as hell that went to college, kind of thing.
Right, that one I understand.
It's like book smarts
That's-
versus like real life smarts.
Yeah.
okay.
It's like book smarts would be like education. Like, you
Gotcha,
learned it
gotcha,
when
gotcha.
it's basically
Okay.
you learned it when going to school.
All right, that's fair.
Versus intellect is like, I know I shouldn't eat those berries. They look poisonous.
Gotcha.
I'm a naturally smart person who did end up getting a good education.
Right. Gotcha. Thank you. That helps clarify.
I would just like to say that I'm using the Moss dice that Chris made me that are just my favorite
Nice.
D6s.
Dude, I think this is maybe a fully Chris diced out game because I'm using the 2 12-sided D6.
Double D6?
Yeah,
Great.
I love these
Yeah.
things.
I'm using some of those that you let me borrow.
That's cool.
I just want to say that Chris's dice are extremely good because I got an 11 strength,
God damn.
10 dexterity, 9 endurance, 8 intellect, 8 education, and another 11 in social.
I gotta shave some dice down more.
Yeah,
Look at
yeah.
you.
I mean,
That's because they love you. Those dice love you.
I'm really strong in social, but
Your character was the quarterback of Space High.
Ox Bellows. Nice to
Sup,
meet everyone.
bros?
Fox Bellows.
Toot Rodgers, Ox Bellows.
It's the future. Toots might mean something good.
Yeah, who knows? We'll make it up in our game.
Yeah.
Maybe there was like a famous warrior or poet named Toots.
A famous warrior poet.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I'm thinking like Toots Toots McGillicuddy sounds too comedical, but like Toots Abrams.
I honestly really like Toots Rodgers.
Yeah, Toots Rodgers is good.
Toots Rodgers does have more of a military style.
Sounds kind of like a 1960s space hero or something.
Yeah, it does, absolutely. The thrilling adventures of Toots Rodgers.
It's like Flash Gordon.
So, yeah.
And his magical, mysterious phaser beam.
So let me confirm. So I'm only rolling 2d6 for each stat.
And you're adding the numbers together, and
that's just your stat.
That's your stat.
Okay, well, this is going to be super great. You ready for probably the worst rolls at the table. Strength, 5.
Okay.
Dexterity, 3. Endurance, 6.
That's not bad.
I guess that's pretty. All right. Intellect, 8.
Nice.
Education, 11. So that's pretty cool.
Harvard.
Social, 6. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
But like
That's not
strength
bad.
and dex. I guess. I guess I'm a bookworm. I
So
suppose.
there should be a chart on your guys' sheet that tells you what your dice modifiers are.
That's right.
So go ahead and put that where it says DM on your character sheets. Should be next to the. So you're probably thinking, hey, Chris, why are there 2 areas, right, for each number? There's like 2 little cubes. So what you're going to write in those cubes is you're going to write like your score twice.
Oh, I ain't right until I'm sure I survived.
Okay, well, that's fine. You do you, babe. But essentially, whenever combat happens, you're going to take damage to your endurance characteristic. And then once your characteristic drops to 0, then you're going to take damage to either your strength or your dexterity. And then once one of those drops to 0, you're unconscious and you're not doing well. And then once the last one drops to 0, you're dead. So that's why that's why it has kind of split out where it's like, so you're going to put 6 of 6, 5 of 5, and then as you lose points, you go up and stuff like that. So that's why there are 2 slots there.
Okay, I see. So I'm only supposed to write my DM, which is the translation of my dice score in the boxes.
Where it says you write it where it says DM, and then put the scores next to them as well. So you're going to put like 6 of 6 in there, and then DM of 0.
Got it. Okay.
So
Sick.
I was really pumped about my 8s.
those are good.
And then I saw that you still get a
Still
0
0.
for
But
your
you're-
DM, and I
but-
wanted a 9.
When you get to a point where you can increase the skill, if you get
there
it to
you
a
go.
9, then you get a +1.
And is that through then 8 weeks of training?
You can. I think that's for skills. Like characteristics, you're pretty much set at, but you'll get them when you're rolling on your career chart.
Okay.
There'll be certain career charts that let you.
That's
do.
right. Okay.
So we've all got our skills, or we've all got our characteristics picked out.
Now we need to get skills.
Yes. So next step.
Ooh, I'm so
Let me. I guess,
excited.
let me know when everybody has it written down. Let me know when everything's recorded.
I'm
Okay, yeah. Let me
good to go.
No, you're good.
shoot the shit for a little bit.
So next we're going to go into background skills, which is you're going to just get like generic skills starting out for your character, and they start at level 0. So in Traveler, if you don't have any points in a skill, you roll that skill at a -3. Now there is an ability you can get called the Jack of all trades, which reduces that penalty by 1. So like you're good
Super
at
useful.
generally everything. So if you have a 0, that means you just get to roll at base, which is pretty cool. If you have a 1, it means you had a 1. So here's where things get tricky. When you go, if there's a skill has multiple sub-skills with it, so like engineering has like computers, a couple of different things here.
Where's engineer, J drive, life support,
Right.
and M drive.
So once you have a 0 in that skill, the next time you get a point, you have to put it into one of those subcategories. So like weapons, for instance, you get a 0 in weapons. The next time you get you would go to 1 in weapons, you put that 1 in one of the weapons listed. So it's like archaic, laser, slug, and you put it there. So every time, then if you get another point into, let's say, weapons, you could change that 1 to a 2, or you could pick another type of gun combat. Okay. So you always have so that's kind of how, if the skill has multiple sub-skills, once you get the skill at 0, you start putting the skills into the sub-skills and building those up. So your character has a general knowledge of like engineering, but you're really, really good at J drives or whatever it would be. So that's kind of how they work that out.
Gotcha.
Okay. So you're going to just start out with background skills. So you are going to get your education DM +3. So what is everybody's education DM?
-1.
Okay.
+1.
+1?
+0.
Okay. So you're going to get 3 skills, Meescha. Cody, you're going to get 4 skills. You're going to get 4 skills, Jake. You're going to get 2 skills there.
And I've
Mr.
already
Tyler.
picked them out.
So there's a list here. You can start with admin, animals, art, athletics, carouse, drive, electronics, flyer, language, mechanic, medic, profession, science, seafarer, streetwise, survival, or vac suit. So you get to pick any number of those at level 0.
Okay, so
you guys have your book.
Are like
go ahead and look
unavailable.
at page 9 in your book
Okay,
right there, and that will have the list there
Okay,
if you guys
Yeah,
have.
so I decided to fully go dice random as I could.
Okay.
So I just rolled, and I rolled a 9 and a 7, which I just went in order. So I grabbed electronics and language.
Okay, so your guy has. So where do you think he got this kind of background in electronics?
That's cool.
We've got a starter world. Is he a belter? Is he like living on a space station? Is he on a planet?
This is going to kind of be my question. Are we all from the same place, or we're going to come together in the end?
You come together. You start wherever you want to start.
Then my thought is he's probably on some kind of space station, but like a trade hub.
Okay. Did he grow up there?
Grew up there, and
Okay.
that's why he's got some language. He's used to hearing different languages come through.
Right.
And electronics is like he just kind of scrap stuff.
Cool. Makes sense.
But I think that can also helps me explain his education being a 4. There's not a lot of formal education going on.
Makes sense.
That's cool.
And maybe it's like in a not really populated area of the galaxy, so there's no like chance for like he's got to work instead of going to school.
Yeah, the opportunity just wasn't there.
Right.
But a lot of languages coming through, a lot of time to just tinker with stuff.
And maybe he cares more about that than his education, right?
Or
It could be
that,
something
yeah.
like that. Like there's an opportunity to go to school, but he's cutting class to go learn how to like hotwire something or some shit.
Yeah.
So
What were the background skills after Seafarer? You said science, Seafarer, and then what?
streetwise, survival, and vac suit. So whenever you're in the vacuum of space, you're better at using your suit.
And I know that these are background skills.
Yes.
I get that. Do we have to pick them now before we enter?
Yes.
Okay.
And they all start at level 0. So
Yep.
they are again admin, animals, art, athletics, carouse, drive, electronics, flyer, language, mechanic, medic, profession, science, seafarer, streetwise, survival, and vac suit.
What is carouse?
That's a general like selling goods and whatnot. Like, essentially, yeah. Like, how good are you at bartering with people? If I remember correctly.
Interesting.
Okay, I'm trying to find all the skills descriptions, but actually this book
Skills,
has
the skills start on page 64. If you're looking at the core rulebook, carouse is the art of socializing, having fun, and also ensuring other people are having fun. So it's broker is where you do deals. Carouse is like you can work the crowd, like you're good at talking with people and making everybody like sociable.
Interesting.
If you're at a party, you're able to like, hey, you need that drink filled up, like crazy weather we're having today, right? That kind of stuff.
It's a skill I lack, but
I think we all do.
Flyer, is that just like piloting?
Yeah, flyers are like
I
vehicles in like on Earth or a planet. So there's like different levels of yeah.
And drive is
So like seafarer is
specifically-
literally in the sea, like you are like driving a boat.
Oh, I
Flyer
see.
is like learning to fly like a little piloting a small
a dinghy.
plane
Yeah.
in the sky.
If I also take electronics, is that going to mess, like, Tyler, do you know what electronics you would take?
I was actually just looking into it to see. I don't know. If I get another electronics, I'll probably roll on it.
Okay.
Like just random it. Unless something really speaks to me with what else is going on at the time.
And then what are you're not very strengthy. Right?
No, I have a 0 dice mod on everything except for Dex and Education, which are both a -1.
So really it's intellect, and then Meescha is like Jesus Christ. Like Michael Jordan, smart and strong.
I'm going to take that personally.
All right, I've got my
and
skills.
charismatic.
Oof, okay. Yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot about that one.
These
Oh,
were
gosh.
Chris's dice. I did roll them every time, I swear.
I can okay. So what I had, I picked for my 4 skills. I did admin,
Okay.
electronics, mechanic, and language.
Nice.
I kind of picked them somewhat randomly. I wasn't too harsh or like hardcore on them, but that paints a picture of like, I don't know, some kind of sociable sort of like he's like an intelligent like manager kind of level, like
Sure.
mechanic, like sort of like some kind of middle manager, electronics or
Right. He's done like enough to do, but like he's not the best at it yet.
Yeah,
But we'll
exactly.
see what happens.
yeah.
Yeah.
'Cause this is
Right. You're
now.
like 18. You're like
Yeah.
16, 17, 18.
You're graduating high school,
Yeah, exactly.
or if you have in high school, who knows? I don't know what's going on.
And
There's a lot of
admin,
noise there.
I'm assuming admin's like bureaucracy or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. I went ahead. I did not randomize these just because I wanted to make sense of the stats that I just rolled. So I went ahead and did athletics, carouse, and survival.
Nice. There you go.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Jake, what'd you pick?
I have 4 available, and I have a really low social and a pretty decent intellect and education, so I tried to lean on that. And
Okay.
I went science and electronics, thinking that I might be able to kind of like link those together at some point.
Makes sense.
And then I went admin and profession, which thinking I can kind of link those together at some point. Maybe he's like a pretty career focused, even as
Makes
like
sense.
a young person.
What is your social standing again, Meescha?
11.
Ballin'.
You
royalty.
are fucking. You are a knight somewhere. So think of that.
I'm a knight, like with a K?
Yeah,
Like
you're
with a
no,
K?
when you have a high social standing, you are the cream of the civilization, wherever you're part of.
Wow.
And maybe well known. So with 11 social standing, your possible titles are knight.
That's
So
so
you
cool.
think of that,
Holy
like
shit.
you are like the son and daughter of like somebody rich and famous,
Fuck
like
you, bro.
Very,
a senator
very
or
important.
something on your planet.
She's a
So-
noble.
Which honestly makes so much sense. Like you had the best education,
Yeah.
like you're physically fit. Like
So think about that. Like that influences your character.
Okay. I will think of something.
legit.
That's sick.
I'm going to be pretentious as fuck.
what
What
other
else?
like
Yeah. What am I?
yeah, or, I mean I'm not saying like I don't think I'm anything, but like are there any other like criterias like that, or is that kind of the only one?
Just like if you are 15, you're a duke.
Wow.
Like I
Imagine
know Glass Cannon did it, and one of the characters, Grant, rolled like I think he started out like a 14 or something like that through his career. So he was up to like a count. Like it was like this dumbest thing in the world.
Holy
like
shit.
he's just like well known like traveler.
Holy shit.
So
that's awesome.
Is that the president that's about to shoot me?
All right. So does anybody want to go into pre-career education?
Oh, are we supposed to do
Yes.
you said are we supposed to roll for luck?
Oh yeah, let's do luck. Thank you very much for that. So roll 2d12, and that's your luck score.
2d12?
Sorry, 2d10. Sorry, 2d6.
Sorry,
Sorry,
This deal's getting
2d4.
worse all the
Sixes.
time.
Sorry, 2d2.
2d4s.
Okay, I got a 9.
That's solid.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
You got it. Let's see, Tyler got an 8.
Ironically, my lowest roll.
Average 6, yeah.
There you go. Perfect. So write that in your luck.
Oh, and you get a DM for that. I forgot.
Yeah. So, all right, cool. So let's get into pre-career education. Anybody want to go to university or military academy?
I want to go to the university.
All right.
Ronald Weasley.
Uh-oh.
My education isn't that high, but I
don't
guess
have
it
to.
doesn't really. I think I
So
do
here's the thing. You
military.
can try, and if you fail, you just go into a career.
Okay.
Like, there's
there's
no
really
reason
no-
not to try.
The worst Harvard can do is say no.
Right.
You know?
So,
But my mommy and daddy.
but here's the thing.
Oh.
Because of your social skill, you get a +1
Oh
to the roll.
my
to
Nice.
God.
Fuck yeah.
This is too real because this one stat
That's so
actually
sick.
matters so well. I love that. No, it's
Okay.
awesome.
So if anybody wants to get into university, it is a entry as an education 6+.
Oh, the university.
You
Yes.
get a DM +1 if you're social 9 or higher. So,
I just made it.
okay, congratulations.
With a 6. I'm going to school.
You're going to school. All
I'm gonna try to go school.
right, do it. Now you going to
Dude.
university or military career?
I'm gonna try to do. Gosh, I
You gotta
think
pick one or the other.
Or you can go to officer school
officer school.
and then be a knight.
More knighthoods. I like the idea of just being a space knight. Like
Fucking
Too much Warhammer.
I don't think it's like you're literally a knight. It's just like an honorary title.
No, that's
like,
in my head now.
It's like
Yeah,
when
yeah.
Steven Seagal became a cop. He's not really a cop. They just made him an honorary cop.
I don't know. He was arresting people in that TV show. I think
Yeah,
they really
exactly.
made him a cop.
Yeah.
I think he was deputized.
Can you imagine
So now
being
I'm
arrested
Steven
by
Seagal?
Steven Seagal?
The martial arts that he is supposedly a master of is called Aikido.
Thank you. I
Yes,
appreciate
yeah.
that.
Isn't that what Spike does in Cowboy Bebop? I thought he was an Aikido.
Yeah. He's cooler than
yeah,
Steven Seagal.
That's fucking anime.
Yeah. All right.
What's wrong with that, Cody?
Meescha, what'd you
Yeah.
roll?
It's not real life.
I'm going to
This
go
thing's
into
named
military because
Spike
I just let
Seagal.
the dice decide.
Okay, so now, are you going to go into Army, the Marines, or Navy?
Let's roll for it.
But going into military academy,
Ooh.
you don't get to add your social standing.
Oh, what?
Only
Oh.
university.
They don't respect it.
Interesting.
I did not know
The
that.
military doesn't care about how famous you are.
No,
Schools
no.
do.
I care about how famous I
Yeah.
am.
Cool. So yeah,
Yeah.
I roll for university then.
Oh, yeah, university. All right, let's see.
University.
Mommy and Daddy have a wing named after them.
Oh, the Toots wing. Yes.
The Toots wing.
So I get a +1.
You get a +1 to your roll.
I got an 8.
Nice.
Congratulations.
Fuck yeah, you made it.
There you go. You're in college, living it up.
Of course I'm in college.
Are you going to try, Tyler?
I'm gonna roll evens or odds. I'm gonna go for pre-career education. Yeah, I'm gonna go for it, but I'm gonna let the dice determine which one I go for.
Okay.
Nice.
So odds is university, evens is military,
Okay.
and odds. So I'm gonna try for university.
All right. Education 6+.
All right, let's see.
I don't think you have a good social standing, so I don't think you
No, I definitely don't. 10, nailed it.
Damn, you are in the military.
University.
Are you going to try, Cody?
I tried for university, and with my +1, I got a 5. So I failed.
Well, you get to go into your career now.
Yeah. Okay.
So while
yeah.
everybody else is living it up at college,
Yeah.
you're going to be going.
Sweet.
You're working on the docks.
during the real world.
So, let's get into those who got university first. Let's go through your benefits, and then we're going to go into. Then Cody will join us when we do the career thing.
Just like life.
So, because you are in university, you get to choose a level 0 and a level 1 skill from the following list. I'm going to give you this list. It's on page 16 of the book if you want to look there as well, if you're following along at home. They are admin, advocate, animals, training or veterinary, art, any, astrogation, electronics, engineer, language, medic, navigation, profession any, and science any.
This sort of feels like when we can start talking about building a party.
So,
Yeah.
and actually, I'm glad you brought that up because now I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take 0 in engineer and I'm going to take a 1 in electronics and actually pick my.
Nice.
Yeah, cool. That makes sense. That's what you're going to
Nice.
school for.
Yeah.
On top of that, you get to increase your education by 1. Your education score goes up by 1.
Wow, that's fucking sick.
So,
Damn.
I think I'm on the fence about I could go heavier into admin or profession, or I kind of want to pick up like astrogation.
that's huge for chips.
Yeah. And I'm thinking if I did like astrogation 0 and then took like a 1 in electronic sensors,
Yeah, I think that'd be good.
like that would kind of make sense.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I think I'm going to go electronics computers.
So while you guys are doing that, Cody and I are going to have a talk about his first career that he's going to get into.
All right.
So you can become an agent. You have the possible choices of being law enforcement, intelligence, or corporate. You can go. You can try to go into the army now if you wanted to.
Okay.
You can become a citizen, so you can go like corporate work, become a worker, or become a colonist. You can become an entertainer if you want. You can become an artist, a journalist, or performer. A marine, which is just goes into army shit. A merchant, so you learn to sell stuff. You could join the Navy. You can't really become a noble, but you could try to become a noble. Maybe you find some lady to marry and become cool like that. You become a rogue, so you become like a thief, an enforcer, or like a pirate. You can become a scholar, so you start trying to learn more and more. Or you can become a scout, which means like you go around like you become an explorer or like a courier or a surveyor. So you kind of go out on your own and you're kind of out doing your own thing. So what
Interesting.
What sounds interesting, this list, if you're following along at home or you're looking, is on page 21 of the core rulebook. We're using Traveler 2nd Edition updated 2022. If you're following along. I probably should have said that at the very top, not 30, 40 minutes into the thing, but...
Classic Chris.
Yeah, I'm trying to think, I got that a little bit of mechanical experience, a little bit of admin. And Thinking Scholar is pretty cool. Let's see. And for everyone's sort of like...
Yeah, while you go through, look at that list.
Yeah.
Let's go through, okay, what everybody pick for their pre-education.
I have a question.
Go, what you got?
Can someone help me with the profession skill?
So I looked it up, and profession is like you are trained in making something, in like an actual profession. So I was just looking at it, and I just moved away
so
from
it is...
So I might do...
So you are trained in producing useful goods or services. There's like a million different professions.
Okay.
You can pick, they give examples like a belter, mining asteroids, biological engineering and managing artificial organisms, civil engineering, construction.
Wow.
Like there's
hydroponics.
Yeah. There's a massive range. Basically, you can use profession to make money.
But I have to choose profession something.
Yeah.
Yes.
So what did your character do? Like,
that's what I still am not fully sure if I should go hard into like the electronics science side or like the astrogation science side. Because so navigation is I'm on a planet. I'm know my cardinal directions. I know how to get around. Astrogation is doing that in space, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So navigate's good for on the planet. Astrogation is for like charting the stars. So
I'm trying to think of like how he like. I just don't know what I'm gonna pick.
I would say write down a sheet of paper that you have one, and as it comes to you as we go along, it'll start making sense. Cool. We can flesh it out then.
If I can do that, I'm gonna do.
Yeah, I think I'm fine with that. Okay, so Meescha, what did you pick?
So I kind of figured that my character is just like a natural born leader, privileged. So I went ahead and I thought like this guy has a high social standing, or girl, I haven't decided yet. So they would probably be able to communicate very well.
Okay.
So I chose language, but I don't know what languages I can choose from.
We can make one up. Or we can pick one.
Like a jillion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I just I kind of haphazardly put the 0 in admin.
Okay.
But
makes sense.
But that was kind of like I think he would probably know a thing or two about that sort of thing. But
so the languages for specialties are Galanglic, which is the common trader language. There is Villani, which is the language spoken by the Villani.
Helpful.
There's a lot of different ones. So we can just kind of go through if there's like I would say probably the Galanglic is probably the GLAANGLIC. Sorry, GALANGLIC. I think that'd probably be the most sense, like if you're trying to get into like the trade language.
Sure.
So
sounds
cool.
Good.
All right, Tyler, what'd you pick?
So I went engineer 0 for my 0, and I put the 1 in electronics, and I actually changed from computers. I did comms.
Okay, cool.
So
gotcha. All right, Cody, have we decided upon a career for young no name?
I was waffling, but I'm just gonna send it. Yeah, I'm just gonna pick one. Sort of. I don't know. I'm gonna be. I'm gonna try for merchant, and I'm gonna be a broker.
Okay, cool
assignment.
So you going to become a merchant. The qualifications are an int +4 roll. So you're going to give me that roll right now. You're going to roll 2d6ers. You got to roll above a 4.
And if I roll below, I die?
You become a drifter.
Okay, a drifter.
Or you get conscripted into the army.
So the death ones are the survival or advancement?
Yes, the survival is where that comes into play.
Cool, all right. Well, let's see if I'm a broker, if I make it, or I just become a drifter. Okay, I think I make it, yeah. I got a 9.
Perfect. Okay, cool. So, because this is your first term in a career, you're going to get all the skills listed. So if you want to go to page 34 for merchant when you get there.
Okay.
There is service skills listed there. So drive, vac suit, broker, steward, electronic, and persuade. You get all those at level 0 for your character, just off the bat for going into the career.
I'm like, wait, sorry, where am I looking for this thing?
Middle, the skills and training section, there's 6 little tabs, 6 little boxes. Under service skills,
there it is.
because this is your first term in a career,
Got it.
you get all of those starting at level 0.
Perfect.
Now, next time, if you continue into this career, you will pick one of those areas, and you're going to roll a d6, and that's what you're going to get to upgrade. And that will become a 1 or a 2, or depending on what you roll.
Gotcha.
So,
Okay.
yeah, so go ahead and fill all those out at level 0. If you've already got a level 0 in it, then you just kind of, unfortunately, you don't get to bump it up.
Okay. And all the other things like personal development, like
Yeah, that will come when you get when you
it.
do an advance or
Okay.
kind of the next turn.
Perfect. All right.
Yeah, so when you first enter a career only, you instead of rolling a skill, you get all the skills listed in that service skill table at level 0 for your basic training. So, okay, well, while Cody's doing that, you guys, congratulations, our 4 years have come through. You get to roll for your graduation now to see how you graduate, if you graduate from school, and the benefits that come with that. So the graduation for university is 6+
On int.
on intelligence.
Did everybody bump up their education?
Yes.
Ooh, look at that. 11 on the die.
You graduate with honors.
Hell yeah.
So we're going to go into what that means.
And I'm sorry, what are we trying to hit? What number?
Yeah,
8?
Intelligence 6+. What'd you roll?
A 9.
Perfect. What'd you roll, Meescha?
I thought that my good looks would get me by.
no.
But it turns out that nepotism is not a thing at this college. And I got a 3.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
So before we get to that, you guys should have had a pre-career event that we didn't go through. So I want everybody to roll me a 2d6 right now.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
And we're going to see what pre-career event that you get, because this could affect things.
I love the thought of an alien professor being like, I don't care if your name's in the building.
All right, what'd you roll, Tyler?
I'm a knight.
So I rolled a 10,
Okay.
which is on that pre-career event.
A newly arrived tutor rubs you up.
Ew.
Rubs you up the wrong way.
Okay. I was like, that's in the book.
And you work hard to overturn their conclusions of you. So roll 9+ on any skill you have learned during that term. If successful, you proved you provide a truly elegant proof that soon becomes accepted as the standard approach.
Interesting.
And you gain a level in the skill you rolled and the tutor as a rival.
So if I'm understanding this correctly, let's say, let's go electronics comms. That's a skill I gained this term. So if I roll, I'm rolling with a 1. Or do I add? Well, I don't have any good.
You don't add any characteristics, just straight out the roll.
So it'd be 1 because I have a 1 in this thing. And if I get a 9+, I now have a 2 in that.
Yes.
Okay. So let's find out.
Nope.
No.
Okay. Well, that's fine.
So close.
Meescha, what did your character roll?
I rolled a 10.
Hey, same thing.
Yes.
So go ahead and make your roll now.
So I'm thinking
what did you gain? You gained
language and
yes.
admin. So I'm thinking this alien tutor douche was like, you don't know my language better than I do. And then I was like, fuck you in his own language. And he was like, I'm going to make your life a living hell.
I like it. So let's see what you do. Let's see what elegant way you put about this. Maybe you create a new term.
I got a 5.
You don't.
Yeah.
Tough.
Yeah.
All right. Hey, that's fine.
Yeah.
All right, Jake, what'd you roll?
So I'm really sorry. You don't add anything to it,
No.
right? Okay, I rolled a 9.
9. You develop a healthy interest in a hobby or other area of study. Gain any skill of your choice with the exception of Jack of all trades at level 0.
So here's what I'm thinking.
Okay.
I'm thinking that is maybe my astrogation
Okay.
that I chose earlier
Sure.
in my. And then I was thinking of making my the 0 and 1 skill that I get for university.
Sure.
Actually buckling down and choosing a science tree to
Sure.
go down. So
Cool.
I rolled for it, and I ended up on the life sciences tree under cybernetics.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I think for my
Hell yeah.
hobby, I'm going to get in a little bit of astrogation just to take my mind off of, all the crazy studying, dig into some space maps. And for studying, I'm going to be studying cybernetics.
I like it. Perfect. Okay, cool. So we've got you guys. Okay, so those who graduated, so everybody but Meescha.
It's still so tender.
It hurts. I know, it sucks. Okay, you
Mommy
get to,
and Daddy will hear about this.
What?
So both Tyler and Jake, you both get to increase the skills chosen before by 1 level.
Oh, wait, where's
So your level 0 and your level 1 skill that you picked now become a level 1 and a level 2.
Oh, that's cool.
Well, you don't say.
So now you have a 1 in cybernetics.
Well, I was thinking that was going to be my 1, so I'd have a 2 in cybernetics.
Yeah, if you want to. Yeah.
Holy shit.
So
Hell yeah.
actually, now I actually have to pick a
If I
engineering specialty.
Yeah, you do. That's how this works.
Yeah, you do.
Get in there.
All right, hold on. Let me take a
It's
look.
starting
through
to make sense.
It is a really elegant system.
It really is.
It is. It has a nice touch.
You know what? Let's just roll on this.
Cool, go for it. You want a D4 or you just got to pop?
I was just going to re-roll a 5 or 6.
Okay, that works.
I got a 4, so that is power.
Perfect.
So maintaining and operating a spacecraft's power plant.
There you go.
Ooh,
All right.
damn.
So now that you guys have, so you've increased both your skills. So you had a 0, now you get a 1. If you had a 1, now you get a 2. Now you also get to increase your education by an additional 1 for graduating.
Mm-hmm.
Woo woo. Not me, but other people.
That's true.
I appreciate your support.
Thank
And that's
you.
an increase to their score, not their DM, right?
Right.
Yeah.
But now
cool.
I do increase my DM because I just got
yeah.
to 12.
Boom, baby.
Yeah, that's so cool. I wish that happened to me.
So
I'm a broker.
on top of that,
No, it's cool. I'm actually going to be.
Actually,
excited.
that actually does affect my DM. It takes me from a -1 to a 0.
Yeah,
perfect.
There we go.
Nice. There you go.
on top of that, it grants you a DM plus 1. Tyler, you'll get a DM plus 2 for graduating with honors
Hell yeah.
to qualify for the following careers, which are agent, army, or citizen, corporate, engineering, entertainer, journalist, Marines, Navy, scholar, or scouts. So you get a plus 1 or a plus. You get a plus 1, Jake. Tyler, you'll get a plus 2 if you pick a career in those.
Okay. And I'm sorry, where was that list? What page?
This is on page 16 under graduation benefits.
Okay.
You also allows a commission roll to be taken before the first term of a military career, so long as it's the final career chosen after university.
First career chosen.
If it's military.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you go into the military, you'll get to do a roll then. So, yeah. So cool. That's what you guys get. The cool thing about graduating with honors, if you certain careers have like an additional chart that you get to roll on.
So
Try to become a noble, Tyler, with your modifier.
I think I'm going to actually just take advantage of this
So like,
DM plus 2 for graduating with honors and go into one of these careers.
yeah.
Did you also increase your social by 1 for graduating with honors?
No.
It's like 1 bullet point in there.
Where?
It says graduating benefits.
Are you looking at military?
That's
or?
military.
If
He
the
graduated-
traveler.
That's under military.
Sorry.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. Yeah. My bad.
So cool. All right. So now we're going to go into Cody's first career
Yeah.
as
brokering.
a broker. We got the merchant doing merchant
My
things.
black market fence.
So first off, now you've got all your things leveled out. Now you're going to have to make a survival roll.
Oh, does he do a life event?
Not yet.
Oh,
no.
and by the way, just to confirm, I think this is true. Is like if I already had a 0 in something, and then the immediate skills I got are adding
they're
0.
still at
Is
0.
it still 0? Okay,
because
that's what I
this is a career. This
Yeah, yeah.
it's a special
Makes
thing
sense.
with the career.
I just had to make sure.
So,
Yep.
Yeah. All right. So you're going to make a survival roll first.
thought.
So your broker, your survival is an education 5+. So here we go.
So I'm just rolling for survival skill,
And this to survive in that. So if you fail this, your character's going to die.
right? And I'm rolling against. You said education.
Education
survival.
5+.
Education 5+. Oh, boy. I do have a +1 to this. So
Okay.
here
All
we-
right.
Am I going to die?
Are we doing what page is Iron Man rules in the book? Are they
They're in the companion.
okay.
So
All right. I'm out in the field. I'm doing the broker thing. Do I survive the threats of the universe? It actually, because of my +1, is a 5.
perfect. You
I
survive.
survive.
You survive. So what that means is now you get to roll on the life event table for your character. So you're going to roll 2d6, and we're going to see what you get for your event.
For my event, all right.
Could be good, could be bad. Roll high.
I narrowly survived, I think. At least that's what my rolls told me. And now I got an 8 for what happened.
All right. So you are embroiled in legal trouble.
Okay.
Gain 1 of Advocate 1, Admin 1, Diplomat 1, or Investigate 1. So pick one of those.
Okay.
And then you're going to roll 2d. And if you roll a 2, you must take the prisoner for your next term. So you're going to make a roll if you roll a 2.
The prisoner. Oh,
you have to take the prisoner career.
Oh,
Which sucks. And don't become a prisoner. I had that happen one time, and it spiraled, and I could not get out of it. It was
I couldn't get out of
Goes to
jail,
show you,
dude.
man.
It's an allegory.
So yeah. So it's admin, advocate.
So admin 1.
Yeah.
Admin 1. Sorry, I'm going to start over. Advocate 1, admin 1, diplomat 1, or investigate 1.
Okay, diplomat or investigate. Interesting. Legal troubles. Yeah, I'll say the investigation element's what got me out of that.
Cool. So give yourself a 1 there.
So 1 there.
All right, now roll 2d6 and just don't roll snake eyes.
Snake eyes. Okay, no snake eyes.
Perfect. Good. All right. Congratulations.
So
you're good.
I don't need to tell you, just like as long as I don't get snake eyes.
Okay. So next, you're going to roll for your advancement. So the advancement for a broker is a 7+.
7+.
Intellect 7+. So right now you're a level 0 broker essentially.
Yeah.
So once you roll here, you'll go become a level 1, and then you can get certain benefits for that. So
okay.
So give me that roll.
And do I become a drifter if I fail this, or do I die?
No.
This?
You're good. You're still. This is just an advance. See if you keep climbing in your career.
Nice. I don't have a +1 in this, so here we go. 7. Lucky. I got 11.
Perfect. So now you are a rank 1 broker, and because of that, you gain broker 1 as a skill.
Hell yeah.
So, cool. So now we would go to muster out, which if you wanted to say you're done, you want to become a traveler,
Right.
you're free to go.
And then the other thing I can do is
You start a new term in that career.
another term, and then what is it? The same like advancement
Yep.
cycle?
So yeah, we'll go into that once you
see.
get your thing. So
Okay.
All right, cool. So I'm assuming you want to continue your career, or do you want to muster out?
I'd say. Well, what's the? Tell me what can happen negatively if
You could die again if you roll a bad survival check.
Oh, it's another survival.
So
I
what?
see,
So
I
what
see.
will happen is you'll become you'll go back into a merchant.
Yeah.
And now you're going to pick one of those charts. So like personal development, service skills, or the broker. You're going to roll a d6, and whatever that lands on, you're going to gain that skill. Or like if you roll a 1, you'll get a strength +1. If you roll a 6, you'll gain streetwise at level 1.
Gotcha.
So in Traveler, there are 2 different things. If you see a skill listed and it's just a skill, that means it goes up by a level. If it says like streetwise 0, that means you gain it at 0. If it says streetwise 1, you gain it at 1. If it doesn't have a number, you just gain a level of it. So that's kind of something to remember as you're going through
Okay,
this.
how about can I look at it and then go for the others?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, sweet.
So you guys have graduated. Everybody's, that's your first term is that graduation. You've done it. Now you're going to start essentially your second term now. You're 22, going to whatever the next age rate. 25 is the next age rate or whatever.
So
yeah.
nothing
6.
happens if I don't graduate?
No, you just don't graduate.
Oh.
That's all it is.
So
Your
either
parents get mad.
You just don't get the benefits.
You just don't get the
Graduate.
benefits. That's
Mommy and Daddy will never punish me.
all. So
They're so proud.
now you guys need to pick a career for what you want to go into.
Yeah.
So, like I mentioned with Cody, there is agent, which is just like general. You become a cop, or you get into agencies like intelligence, corporate. You could straight up join the army now if you really wanted to. You could become a citizen. You could go. Don't worry about a drifter right now. You become an entertainer. You can become a marine, a merchant, join the Navy, become a noble, become a rogue, become a scholar, or a scout. So what's everybody thinking as you enter the second term of your character?
So I'm thinking it would be an awful waste not to use this graduation with honors, go into a military career and all that.
Sure.
But I'm also thinking, fuck that, I want to roll dice. So
Well, why don't you choose which one of those careers you pick by rolling dice?
that's what I'm saying. Like,
Okay.
So it's going to be an awful waste if I don't get one of the military careers. So I rolled a 5, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Marines.
Nice.
All right.
Nice.
I love it. You went to school to become a Marine. But hey, since you graduate with honors, now
he's gonna be a killer.
Well, that's what I mean. I get I get a bonus to even get into that career, but I also get a bonus to get I can be commissioned first term.
Also, you get a +2 to your commission roll.
Yeah.
So okay,
which is really good.
that's very good.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's look over. So you're going to go into the Marines. So Tyler's character graduates college, joins the Marines. Meescha, what do you think your character's going to do?
You know, I'm a little conflicted. What has become a noble?
You can become a administrator, a diplomat, or a dilettante. So like a celebrity who's famous for. You can become like a Kim Kardashian.
That sounds like a toot if I ever heard of it.
I hate that Jake's right.
That's because she's got a big butt.
yeah, you're right. You're right.
That one probably seems like something Toot Rodgers would get into.
Absolutely. Just starts her own makeup line.
Yes,
Beauty by Toots.
Just like no one knows that she actually really failed out of college, and they're just like
she just does unboxing videos on YouTube.
Yeah, she's just an influencer. She's just an influencer. Like everybody knows the Toots.
Yeah. All right, Jake, what do you think your character's going to do?
So everything kind of changed after I figured out what I wanted to do with the original university skill benefits. So I think I decided that with being into cybernetics and having a profession skill to make some money in college, he decided that he needed to sell maybe some illegal cybernetic enhancements.
Okay.
So I think when he graduates, he's just going to keep doing that. I think he's going to get into the science career and just maybe be like an illegal cybernetics
So you're going to become a scholar, essentially?
developer. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Scholar,
Perfect.
scientist.
Perfect. Okay.
Yeah.
So let's all have you guys make your basically entry level roll into this group. So the Marines, a scholar, you have to make an intelligence 6+ for what you're doing here.
I thought it was is it the survival role?
No, it's the qualification roll.
Qualification.
So you're going to be doing an intelligence 6+,
Okay.
and you get a bonus for, I believe, for your graduation.
Yeah, plus it's a +1, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then, Meescha, yours is a 10+ to become a noble.
Gosh, all right.
Wait, never mind. You automatically qualify with your social is 10 or higher.
Of course I do.
Congratulations.
That's
Go
awesome.
ahead.
Of
You're
course.
good.
I knew you were mistaken. I was just waiting for you to catch up.
I appreciate it. I apologize, madam. Or sir. Whatever way we're going to go here.
Either way, I'm not sure yet.
Or madam.
I apologize, they, them. Let's go there. Okay. And yours is going to be endurance 6+ there, Mr. Tyler.
So actually, I'm reading this, and I think before I even do that, I get to roll a commission before my career even begins.
Oh, nice.
So I'm going to try for that.
Damn.
My commission, I have to get a social 8+. I get a +2.
So this is just saying you know so much and you're so valuable that you're going to have at least
and
this.
I'm going to, if I succeed here, so this is kind of my question. If I succeed here, it says I enter at officer rank 1.
Right.
Does that mean I don't actually have to roll to get in? I'm just in it because I got the commission roll already. Because it seems it specifically says you get a commission roll before you begin your turn. If you choose, you can attempt it. I'm just thinking it'd be kind of weird if I got the commission roll but then failed to enter the career.
Right.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But we'll see what happens. See if I even get the commission roll. And nailed it on the die.
Yeah,
8 on the die +2, so got it.
So if you gain the commission roll, you may not roll for advancement on that same turn.
Dude.
Which is fine.
So-
So I made the commission roll.
Cool. So you are a Marine.
And I have to pick a specialty in a career. You pick it right away, right?
Yes, you pick which one you're going to go with.
Okay, I'm going support.
Okay.
I am an engineer in the Marines.
Cool. There we go. All right.
Sick.
Cody, did you decide whether you're going to go into your second term or what's your plan?
So while I hit a blocker while I was trying to understand what I was going to do, and I need to ask you how to read this table. So
Sure.
In the previous cycle, you gave me broker 1 because I became a merchant rank 1, right?
That was for your
broker rank
event, right?
1. Well, my event was pick advocate 1 to admin 1.
Oh, sorry,
diplomat
your
1.
rank came up. You gained a rank in becoming a broker.
Either a broker or
So that's why you got the broker 1. Because on page 35, there's another chart there for your ranks and bonuses. So you were level rank 0 merchant. And when you became a rank 1, you bumped up to, you gained the skill benefit.
There we go. Yeah. Thank you. I was like looking for where this was.
Oh, yeah, no, you're good.
Because there's also another ranks and bonuses, but it appears to be specific to military or something.
Yes. That's if you become a merchant marine. So.
Yeah. Okay, perfect. So there's
there
broker 1.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Of course.
And then if I were to do another cycle...
So you're already medic and you don't have to roll a qualification.
Right.
If you stay in this current career, you'll get to roll on the skill and trainings chart, and then you'll roll your survival. And then if you pass, then you'll roll for your advancement. You'll get to then you'll get to roll advancement.
What is like this middle table that has merchant, marine, free trader, and broker,
so,
and then 1d6 is like a bunch of skills? What's that?
Right. So now that you're in this career, the next term you go into this, when you stay in this career, you're going to pick one of those charts. So you can pick your personal development, service skills, or broker. Then you're going to roll a d6, and whatever you roll, you're going to gain a level in that skill or to that characteristic for whatever you pick.
Wow. So you pick one of those tables.
Yes. You pick one of the tables, you roll a d6, and then you get that bonus.
Oh, that's crazy. Okay. Yes, we want to do
So that's
that.
why it's kind of nice to stay in that career. Right. You just kind of go.
Well, I also noticed that, it says like DM -1 for every previous career.
Don't worry about that. That's if you had, let's say you were an agent and you failed out and then you became a merchant. That's where that DM would
definitely
would affect
punishes you for hopping around.
Right.
Okay.
All right. So you're going to stay in it?
Yes.
Okay, cool. So let's have you nope, you're going to pick a chart and you're going to roll for your advancement since you stayed here.
Oh, so just
you're going to pick your skill and training that you're going to do. Okay. The other folks, since this is your first career that you're going into, you're going to gain all of the skills listed there at level 0. So just kind of get those on your chart. Meescha will get you when you get the book from
Thanks.
So underneath, like the chosen, like I would do all the ones under scientists.
Service skill. You look at the service skill, and you get all those at level 0.
Thank you.
Same with you, Tyler, and then Meescha. Once we get you the book, you'll be able to see that as well. Okay. So, what chart are you going to pick, Cody?
I think I'm gonna do the broker. Chart.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Roll that d6, baby.
And
just one d6, not 2.
Oh.
So,
all right. Well, they're both the same. So
cool. You're good then. Yeah.
Which I'll just take that. They were both a 1. It was Snake Eyes. I'm glad it was this one, not the other. Which was admin. So admin
you get
+1.
Admin at 1, and if you already have admin at 1, it becomes 2. So
yes, it was 0, and now it is 1.
There you go. And remember, if you get one of these, it's automatically at 1. It doesn't go to 0. It goes to 1.
Oh, nice.
So,
damn, I wish I got the one. That's cool.
Okay, so Meescha, your service skills are your page is going to be on page 38 for the noble, Meescha.
All right.
And then under the middle chart on page 38, you'll see a table that says service skills. You get all of those listed at level 0.
Oh, dip.
And if you already have a higher level, it doesn't affect you, but at least it fills out more for you.
And if you have it in 0, you don't pick a sub thing.
No,
right?
only at 1 is when you pick a sub thing. So, Jake, you got all yours picked out?
0.
Yes. Some of them don't make sense, like diplomat or medic, but whatever.
I think it's more along the lines of, like, you're going to have to learn to talk with people.
Yeah, totally.
So, like, if you're a scientist or, you're going to have to, or a scholar, right? Like, you're usually going to be talking to higher people, higher up people, so you need to learn how to talk, present your information to people. So,
Right.
Tyler, you're going to be, I'm assuming you got your Marine thing filled out here?
I do.
Okay.
So reading more into it, it sounds like I was right. Like if you get that commission roll, you just automatically enter.
Yes.
At rank 1.
That's awesome.
So I am a lieutenant in the Marines. I got leadership 1 as a skill bonus.
Yeah.
Added all the service skills, and I can't advance this term. So
no, but hey, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. So once Meescha gets her skills down on paper, we're going to do the survival roll for everybody, and then we're going to see how that goes.
Ooh.
So,
oh god,
you got all your level 0s, Meescha?
Yes.
Okay, so now everybody's going to give me a survival roll. You went with support, right, Tyler?
Yes, I did.
So yours is endurance 5+. Cody, you're going to give me an endurance 5+.
Nailed the survival.
Meescha, you are going to give me a social 5+. And Jake, you're going to give me an education. You went scientist, right?
4+.
4+.
Yeah. So not too different.
Not bad.
I got a 9.
You're good.
Yep.
Which one were you? I was just curious which subclass you were.
Oh.
Dilettante.
Dilettante.
Oh, yeah. Were you going to go dilettante? That was like the...
Yeah, dilettante.
That's
nice.
so
That's
awesome.
a dope one, yeah. That's the hardest. Yeah, hardest one to
All
pass,
right.
I guess.
I see
As if
Tyler
you'd be
rolled a 10
surprised.
or a.
Yes, I rolled a 10.
Okay, what'd you roll, Jake?
I rolled a 12.
Cool.
So do you get an effect for being over the survival?
No,
Okay.
you just don't die.
Okay.
You just don't die.
That's just
Hey,
lying.
that's important.
Yeah, no, it really is. All right. Whew. Okay, yeah, I passed 1. Oh no, 2 over. Yep,
Perfect. There we go.
I survived.
So now everybody's going to get to roll on the event chart.
Should I be
for-
tracking how old I am?
It's on the back. You'll see a place where it says careers.
Maybe just how many terms you've done?
Yeah, just track how many terms you are. We'll go from there.
I'll just do how many terms.
Yeah,
So
okay.
this is my second term, right?
Yes, this is your second term. Okay,
For all of us,
I
right?
guess for all.
Now,
of us,
yeah, this is everybody's second
We're all
term.
time locked still. Yeah.
Now everybody's this is where everybody connected together. That's why I waited for
Nice.
his. Okay, let's go with Tyler first with your Marine. Go ahead and roll your event chart. 2d6.
So I rolled a 7, which is life event.
A
I
life
roll on the
event.
life events table.
Yeah.
Okay.
So go ahead and roll that, and I'll tell you what you get. I'm getting to the life event table right now.
I'm getting there too. Okay.
You
here we
get
go.
me here, weed.
We got a 6, which is a new relationship.
Oh, there you go.
You become involved in a romantic relationship, gain an ally.
I called
There
it.
you go.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That was crazy.
What is your significant other's name?
Rodney.
Meescha? Stream of consciousness.
I don't even have my name.
Okay.
But maybe it's let's see here.
You said Toots Rodgers?
it is specifically a romantic
It's
relationship.
romantic, yeah.
So
You're boning somebody or something.
I'm boning a fellow soldier.
Okay.
Right on.
Cool.
That's illegal.
No,
isn't it?
actually,
No.
Wait, in this.
maybe
as long as you-
it's our reality, right?
I'm a support, like an engineer. I'm thinking maybe like we're on like a patrol through different like space stations,
Sure.
and like I just hit it off well with somebody at one of the space stations that we regularly
Okay.
go
Love
through.
that.
There you go.
Yeah.
Perfect.
So it's less like, oh, it's somebody on my ship. No, it's somebody
Gotcha.
with connections.
Can they have a robot hand?
Ooh.
They got a robot.
No,
something.
I'm not into that.
Yeah.
Set jerk speed to 4.
I built them that.
Alexa, faster.
All right.
Oh my lord!
We should go ahead.
You just said it so nonchalant. Alexa, faster.
Like I've done this 1,000
Yeah.
times, and it's just bored. I'm bored.
All
at
right,
this
roll 2d6
Oh.
for your event.
Sure.
Alexa, play Sade.
There's the Alexa down here, so don't do that.
I got a 4.
point. God.
See? There you go.
What the? Oh wow.
Alexa.
Nice.
Stop.
Sorry, I didn't.
I don't want to get in
realize.
trouble for the
Yeah.
DM.
Yeah.
That's good. But,
No, that was awesome. Wow. That was.
okay. You got a 4. So your time as a ruler or playboy gives you a wide range of experience. Gain 1 of the animals riding, art 1, carouse 1, or streetwise 1.
Those are good, useful skills too.
Yeah.
So you can
Especially
get
the
animal
carouse and
riding 1,
streetwise.
Okay.
art 1, carouse 1, or streetwise 1.
That's awesome.
And if I already have like carouse, I would be +2.
No, this one gives you specifically a 1.
Just a 1.
Yeah,
Okay.
if it didn't have a number, then you get to increase it by 1.
Okay. Gosh. Like, I just don't think, because what animals did you ride in space?
I mean, there's planets, right?
Sure.
You can ride a horse. We
Yeah.
could make up like
I think it's some crazy.
a giraffe.
What if your family was so rich that you brought horses into space and you were just riding horses on
Yeah,
land?
I mean,
They're like-
we all watched the Star Wars Last Jedi where they were spaces on the horses on the space casino.
Yeah. Well, rich people like rare,
Exotic
like,
things.
exotic,
Yeah.
endangered species in either riding them or eating them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or eating in front of them.
Maybe you did what's the thing where you dance with the horses?
Dressage.
Dressage.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with art. Actually, I know
It's
you guys
different in
swap for the
zero-G.
equine aspect of
Okay,
this,
nice.
but
I
There
like
you
it.
go.
I'm gonna go with art.
Okay,
Fair.
I love it.
My character is so useless in space. So
You don't know that.
I mean, yeah,
we
you
get
might.
to craft what story we're going to tell. All right, Cody, what are you up with? Give me your 2d6 roll
Okay.
for your merchant.
Okay. And this is for the event.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or did survival first? Or
He did.
event?
Yeah,
Okay,
everybody
yeah,
survived.
Okay.
Luckily. Is this the same thing? No. Sorry, I'm on the wrong page. Wrong.
you're not a noble, sir.
I'm not a noble.
You're
I
just a
wish.
plebe.
You wish. You wish.
More legal trouble. I feel like we like
Your character just does not know when to quit.
Yeah, like I can't. I don't have a sense of danger. Apparently,
Yeah. So you roll an 8 again?
I did.
All right, well, hey, you get to pick one of those skills again.
All
One.
right.
So maybe you have Advocate 1 now instead? Like, oh, I'm going to represent myself this time.
Yeah, exactly.
My last lawyer was bullshit.
Yeah, I guess I'll go Advocate. I'll go Advocate 1. I
Okay.
think. Yep.
And then just don't roll snake eyes on your next roll. We don't go to jail.
I already rolled it, and now I'm scared of rolling it again. Okay, 7. We're
Perfect. Cool. All right. Halfway there. Lastly, but not leastly, we got Jake. Go ahead and give me that roll for your scholar. Let's see what they get.
What is this? The advancement roll?
No, this is the event that happens during your life.
Yeah. So 2d6 on the events
Yep.
table. Okay.
2d6 on the events. Just
Come on. Let me get $10 million. And I don't add anything to it.
No.
Right? 8.
8. All right.
That's a
You
long
have the
one.
opportunity to cheat in some fashion.
Perfect.
Advancing your career and research by stealing another's work, using an
Ooh.
alien device, or taking a shortcut, and so forth. If you refuse, you gain nothing. If you accept, roll Deception 8+ or Admin 8+. If you succeed, you gain DM +2 to any one benefit roll and may increase any skill by 1 level, but also gain an enemy. If you fail, gain the enemy and lose 1 benefit roll from this career.
So he is doing this illegally. This
Yeah.
is sort of like on the black market. So
I already know how our character is going to tie together. Yeah.
yeah. Oh, so I think I should do it in that case. I think I should do it.
I mean, you don't have to. Don't.
All right, what are you going to do? Probably admin, I'm assuming? You don't have deception.
Yeah, I have an admin at 0.
So that means you don't take a -3 to this roll.
Okay, so do I add like my education or my intellect?
I don't believe so. I think it's just a straight up roll.
It's straight up roll.
Yeah.
Okay.
Could be wrong.
I don't want to lose 50,000 credits.
So,
So.
let's take a look then. I
Let's take a look.
believe you don't get to add anything.
Okay. I'm going to roll it, and then we'll call it that. And then if it's a terrible roll, we'll know that you screwed me out of it.
That works.
Screwed me out.
And I'll sleep comfortably with that knowledge.
Yeah. 8 plus.
No, that's not it.
You dick.
You did.
7.
Okay, well, that's what we're going to... Okay. When you make a check, a traveler rolls 2d6, includes any appropriate dice modifiers. If the total is 8 or more, they add a characteristic DM. So, I'm making sure what this says here. So I think this is it says
Been watching a lot of Attack on Titan. And
I was like, I know what that is.
Fucking love that show.
Yeah.
The whole
I'm
magnitude.
indifferent. We'll talk later.
Yeah.
yeah. So I guess
You add it.
yeah. For a skill check, the traveler adds both their skill and appropriate characteristic DM. So this says make a skill check, right?
Then I would make it.
Damn, though it actually mattered. That's crazy.
Let's take a look.
So what are you rolling for? To summarize, you have a skill, like you have a DM +1 for that skill that you're rolling.
Right. So on the event table, I rolled an 8, which is telling me to then roll a Deception 8+ or an Admin 8+.
Yeah. So we'll say you get to add your we'll say characteristics.
Nice,
I should let you add it earlier, but I don't think.
Yeah, I think like if it's using a skill, if it called out a specific skill, then I think like you would use.
So I'm thinking
Well,
I would
also,
either,
I don't have any good dice model. It's all zeros.
like since I started making these illegal augmentations in college, I would use my education roll to like screw my competition out of something. And
nice.
Then,
Okay,
so I'm sorry, that nets me.
You gain the DM +2 to any 1 benefit roll and may increase any skill by 1 level.
What is 1 level?
So if you had a 0, you go to a 1. If you have a 1, you go to a 2. So you can make your cybernetics. It was at a 1, right?
It's at a 2,
So you
so
can
I can
make
make
it
it
a
3.
Damn.
But would that really benefit me, or would
I don't know.
what do you guys think would actually benefit me? Like cybernetics profession, get some money.
I don't know.
Yeah, you'd be able. I think like if
Seems
anybody wanted cybernetics, you'd be able to like make that roll and hook up cybernetics for them.
It seems like cybernetics and profession are probably the only 2 that actually make sense in this event.
Yeah, but
Based
it's up
on
to
the
you.
thing that you did, I mean, you were cutthroat.
I mean, maybe you want to add a point to like your admin since it just helped you get to where you needed to be.
True. Okay, I'll think about it.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
All right, so that's everybody's event table. Now everybody's going to roll for their advancement in this career.
Not me.
Not you. Tyler doesn't get to roll because he's commissioned.
I am commissioned.
Fancy.
Already a lieutenant.
Well, like how Tyler's being made fun of.
And shoot people.
Hey, no, I'm support. I helped them get to where they're going to shoot people.
Patriotic killing machine.
All right, Meescha, let's start with you.
Okay.
You're going to give me a intelligence 7+ roll.
Intelligence 7+.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm going to make that.
You can do that.
I cannot do that.
Okay, that just means you don't advance the career. You're still in it.
Yep.
You just don't advance.
I got
All
a
right.
face, though. Does that mean anything?
It's very good for what you needed earlier,
Yeah.
but not this time. All right, what do you got there, Cody?
Ooh.
You have an intelligence 7+ as well.
I actually missed by 1, so
Okay.
no advancement.
That's fine. All right, and Jake, lastly, but not leastly again, go ahead and give me that advancement roll for the scholar. You need to hit yourself a education 8+. Nope, never mind.
Intellect.
You're a scientist, so intellect 6+. I was looking at the physician one beneath it.
No, I'm at int 8+.
Yeah, and sorry, yeah.
Yeah, okay,
Intelligence
okay,
8+.
And I was looking at the advancement, and there's not really anything that I super want, so I guess it isn't that huge of a deal. I got it though.
Okay, well, you are now a rank 1 scientist, so you get science at level 1.
And there's which I already had,
So,
but there's no benefit to going over that 8.
No.
It's just you make it or you don't.
yeah,
All right, cool.
Cool. Okay, so now we end the career there. You guys have done 2 of them. You can muster out now, or you can go for another term. What's everybody want to do?
Oh, I'm going for at least one more term.
Okay, we got one more
Yeah,
term.
see, I think that I'm just me hitting legal trouble twice means I caution to win. Like I'm gonna keep trying.
No,
to do
I love
shit,
it.
right? I'm not gonna stop being a merchant until like I'm once burnt, twice shy.
I get it.
Yeah.
Meescha, you going too?
I'm going to go, too. I kind of want to ride a horse now.
All right, Jake.
Yeah, I am
Okay.
gonna go. I also
So-
I did have a question. I'm sorry.
What you got?
If I get science 1, can I pick another science, or does that
Is
just
there multiple
mean,
science underneath it?
Well, I mean, science has like a bunch of. It has 4 different boxes. So if I have like science 2 and cybernetic 2, but I get science 1 for my advancement, do I then pick another?
Let's
science?
take a look and see what the sciences are. Besides a great album by Sleep.
I have them right here.
Yeah, archaeology, astronomy. Yeah, so if you want to pick one of those and put a 1 into that. So you could have a 1 in science, and you could put a 1 into astronomy, or put a 1 into cybernetics would make sense since it's a science there.
Well, but I have cybernetics 2.
Oh, yeah, so if you want to pick another one there.
Okay, so I'm probably either going to go genetics or biology.
Cool. Perfect. All right. So we start term 3 for Cody. Term 2. Actually, term 3 for everybody.
Yeah.
What am I talking about? You all are still in the same career, so you get to look at your advancement, the little section on your chart.
So do we have to roll to qualify for the career again?
No, you just stay in it. Unless you got kicked out. So you guys have a skill and training kind of middle section here. You get to pick one of those, like you do personal development, skill, service skills, or whatever you pick. So Tyler, in your instance, to be support.
Yeah.
You also are a commissioned officer, so you can pick the commissioned officer chart as well. You're going to roll a d6, and that picks which one in that one you get, and then that's the bonus you get. So,
And because they don't have, or if it does not have a number next to it, you just increase it by a level.
Exactly.
So this is just you just roll, pick one of these and roll, and that's your career, the term basically.
Yeah, until you fail out of it.
So where's this on the flow chart here?
We're at start new term.
So choose career and roll for qualification, but we don't need to roll for it.
Yep.
If it's your first term, go through basic training. Otherwise, choose a skill table and roll. Okay.
Cool. That's exactly what I just said.
I
So we're
know.
all on
I'm
board.
just reading it all out loud myself.
Okay.
I might do personal development.
Nice. So like for Meescha, for instance, you have personal development, service skills, and then you could roll on the dilettante chart as well. So you'd roll a d6. You pick which group you want to roll. You roll a d6, and that's what you get. So
I think I'm actually going to roll for which table I'm going to roll on.
Damn.
Nice.
get that roll on.
Okay, personal development.
Okay.
Yeah, I was like wondering if I should do stats or skills because like personal development.
Yeah, it's really
Yeah.
tough.
Yeah.
I did personal development, and I got a social, which was a 3, bumped up to a 4, so it didn't
better-
really help me.
better
that
than
much.
Yeah, okay, gotcha. Yeah.
I got endurance +1.
Nice. There you
Nice.
go. All right, Meescha, what are you thinking?
Gosh. I was thinking about just, going hardcore into the dilettante,
Yeah. You can get jack of all trades, which is huge. That's a pretty good skill.
True.
You got to roll 6.
Yeah.
But if you do personal development, you could get gun combat and maybe you killed somebody.
You killed a guy.
Should probably lay low for a little bit. You had a grenade. Gosh. Okay. Let's
feels
see.
right.
I'm gonna go dilettante.
Okay.
All right.
Get that D6 roll.
D6.
I got 5.
So
All right.
gambler.
You're a gambler.
Wow.
Do a
So
little.
you took your funds, your family's
Yeah.
coffers, and
You start promoting a gambling site,
I could do that.
Yeah.
some sort of crypto scam.
Yeah,
Is this a
crypto,
0 or a
esports
1?
betting.
Is this a 0 or a 1?
Becomes a 1.
Yeah, because I have a lot of money from mommy and daddy.
Exactly.
Mommy and daddy.
I think a lot of people lower than me are more stupid, so I'm going to try to take their money.
Yeah, exactly. Got to roll Jake Paul over here. All right.
I'm not going to take offense because that's exactly what this character is.
All right. So everyone's got their advancement, what they chose, their thing, right?
Yes.
All right. Cody, you picked one? Are you still rolling?
No, I rolled. Yep, I got my persuade,
Ooh.
which is pretty cool.
That's cool.
Yeah.
All right. Now comes the survival roll to see if you die.
Oh boy, this is actually really nerve-wracking.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's like it's like a.
Like one of us is going to fail one of these.
Oh, I just barely made it.
Yeah,
Nice.
I'm good.
Nailed it.
Okay.
I made it.
Okay. Perfect. We're all good. We all survive.
No, this might be the last one.
All right. So now we get to roll on the event chart for everybody. So go and roll on that. Tyler, what'd you roll?
Let's find out here. I rolled a 6.
You gain. You were assigned to an assault on an enemy fortress. Roll melee or gun combat 8+, and gain tactics, military, or leadership if you succeed. If you fail, you are injured and lose 1 point from any of your physical characteristics.
Wow. Damn. Okay, so I need to double check something real quick.
You should have gun combat 0.
Um,
I think you just get that for being a Marine.
yes, I was just double checking that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
So probably dexterity plus D6 is all you're going to roll. You don't.
do I need to do dex?
Yeah, dexterity is usually tied to gun shooting.
Oh, that sucks because I have a -1 dice mod on dex.
I mean, if you want to do a hand weapon, well, you got melee. You don't have melee, do you?
No, I don't.
Okay.
That's what I was double checking to make sure. Nailed it exactly. 9 on the die, -1 is 8.
Nice.
Nice. Okay, so you gain tactics, military, or leadership. So remember, leadership
I already have leadership 1 from being an officer.
so it'll become 2.
Do I want that, or do we think tactics military would be helpful?
So the nice thing about both of these is, in combat, you can make a tactics roll at the beginning of combat and give everybody kind of like a bonus DM to their roll. So I think that might be good. But I'm not gonna tell you to play your character. I wish you would have got injured, but
So I already have tactics 0.
so yeah, you got tactics 1.
Yeah, I think that's probably gonna be the most beneficial.
Sure, cool. All right.
I rolled a 4. If you don't mind doing my merchant.
No, let's
thing.
do it. What's the merchant? 4 is a
Or sorry. I'm totally. I don't know why I said that. One of my dice is 4. It's a 5.
okay.
So, yeah.
You gain. You have a chance to risk your fortune on a possible lucrative deal. You may gamble a number of your benefit rolls and roll Gambler 8+ or Broker 8+.
Wow.
If you succeed, you gain half as many benefit rolls as you risked, rounding up. If you fail, you lose all benefit rolls. Risked. Either way, gain 1 level in whichever skill you used.
What is a benefit roll?
At the end, so when you muster out, every term you're in a career, you gain a benefit roll for being in that.
Wow.
Which
So
are
right now, you
good.
currently have 3.
Oh, I have 3. Okay.
So you could risk 1, and if you roll, then you'll gain 2. You'll gain that
round up.
Yeah, you'll round up. So you'll gain 2, but you'll gain that plus the additional 1.
Right, gotcha.
But if you did 2, then you'd gain 4. That kind of thing.
Right.
You should check the benefits chart for your profession because it's a lot of good shit.
Yeah, you could get
Right.
if you roll a 6 or a 7, you get straight up a ship. So
Okay.
so you have
So-
3 right now. So you can risk 1, and then you get to make you have gambler, right? A broker.
I have broker 1. So.
Yeah, so you roll that plus either your education or intellect, whichever makes sense. You have to get an 8+.
So yeah, it's a slightly less than 50% chance because I have to roll a 7 on 2d6.
Well, no, your broker's 1.
Right.
What's your education? You don't have anything in education or intellect?
Intelligence? I have an education +1.
Yeah, so you have a +1 there, so you have a 2 already.
You add your education roll to this?
Yeah.
Yep, that's what we were doing with mine.
That's what we're doing with
we were
his.
trying to figure out if you added
Yes.
it or not.
So you could. It makes sense for either education or intelligence. Like you could say you learned this from your the things you've been previously doing, or you're just that intelligence that you could do it. Like I think
Interesting.
Even social might be able to make sense here, but I don't know what your social skill is.
Gotcha. Okay, that's fair. Cool. Then yes, I'm gonna actually because it's a round up situation. Yeah, odd is always better. So 1 or 3. And in this case, I know you told me not to min max, but I'm doing it anyways. But it's min maxing gambling, so I think it's okay.
No, you're good.
You did great in the casino.
Okay. Yeah. So counting cards.
Yeah, exactly.
He would.
So by my character, it's between 1 and 3.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm doing 3.
Exactly. Yeah.
So,
All right.
so I'm risking 3.
Risking it for the
wow.
biscuit.
Yeah.
Yep. And
Well, did you look at your benefit rolls?
I thought my character doesn't know what what my benefits would be.
I love
That's
it.
fair.
Let's
Good
give
point.
this roll.
Okay.
So you have a +1 from broker. You have a +1 from your education.
Yep.
So you need to roll a 6 on 2d6.
6 on 2d6.
Which is at
it's average.
All right, let's
To
see.
get 4 benefit rolls or 3?
So it would give me 3 more. It would give me it's
If you
half
succeed,
rounded up. So
you
it would
gain
give
half
me
as many benefits.
It would give me 2. Sorry.
Okay. So you'd have 5 total.
Yes.
If
5
we
total.
stopped right now, which is huge.
Or 0. I'd lose them all.
Right.
Yes. Right. All right. So here we
There
go.
we go. You want to roll on that or you want to roll on the thing that's
Yeah, you're
flat?
right. The box is good. Yeah. I want to throw them bones. Yeah. That is gonna be a 4 on the dice. So
a 6 total.
So a 6
All right,
total.
well,
That's classic jailbird activity.
but hey, that's
you gain a level in broker.
I do get still even if I fail, I gain a level in broker. So
You lost it all.
I don't
lost it
know.
all.
I don't know what I lost. And,
Yeah,
that's
true.
classic
exactly,
me.
Exactly.
You know?
Yeah.
Okay, Meescha, what'd you roll?
Oh, I need Das
yes,
book.
there you go.
Das book.
Let's see. I get a 6. Oop.
All right. You become deeply involved in politics on your world of residence, becoming a player in the political intrigue of governments.
That's fucking
Gain
awesome.
1 level in advocate, admin, diplomacy, or persuade, but also gain a rival.
Makes sense.
So you're done. You're getting into politics. This is like when Kim Kardashian became a lawyer.
That's exactly what I was like. We just got Kim Kardashian in the White House.
I'm gonna go with persuade.
Okay, so your persuade goes up by What do you have? What's your persuade at right now?
Oh, hold on. I gotta find it. I have a 0 in
So you
persuade.
become a 1.
1.
Very
Nice. All right,
Seems like a good skill.
Jake.
For my events, I rolled a 9.
All right, you make a breakthrough in your field. Gain a +2 to your next advancement roll.
Yeah, which I don't really care about advancement, so it doesn't really help me out too much. But
I know. Oh, well. All right. Everybody roll advancement now, and let me know
Advancement.
if you advance or not.
All right.
Hell yeah, I did advance.
Okay.
I did advance.
So
I did advance.
Nice. Everybody's advancing. So for the Marine, you now are a captain, right?
Yes.
So you don't get anything, but you're level 2.
Yes.
Okay. Cody, you are a level. Yeah, you just give him 2, but you're closer to being able to get the next one. Meescha, how'd you do?
I got 12.
Okay, so you succeeded.
I did. Where were these 6s with the jack of all trades? Okay.
Okay, so you are now you were level. Did you pass the last one?
No, I don't think I
Okay,
did.
so you're level 1 dilettante.
Oh, okay.
So you are no longer a wastrel. You are.
Well, I guess
0.
you're still a wastrel, yeah.
You are, yeah. Next you'll be an ingrate.
Yeah, you'll be an ingrate next. And then, wow. Yeah, I look at the dilettante, really interesting. It's like all black sheep and scoundrel. So you're kind of like a...
You're working that way.
People
yeah,
know.
you're kind of like...
People
We're getting
know.
the Jake
Yeah.
Paul aspect. Okay. What did you
Paul aspect.
Yeah.
as a scientist, you're now a level 1, right? No, level 2.
2.
So you get electronics, computers 1.
Yep.
So cool. That's pretty good. Free skill.
Like
Yeah,
at level
free
2,
skill.
you gain carouse 1, but until then...
I
Okay.
think Tyler got that in college, but whatever.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
Okay, so right now,
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
Tyler has 2 commission rolls. Sorry, muster out rolls. Jake has 2 muster out rolls. Meescha has 2.
Oh, yeah, because 1 college term and then
Yes.
2 in a profession.
Yes.
That makes sense.
And Cody's character has 0 because he lost.
He
them all.
gambled. Yeah.
That's how
So
it goes.
that's 3 terms. You guys are now
25?
about 25, 26. It should say on the back there
Yeah.
of the character. I don't have one in front of me.
Oh, really?
I think it kind of lists them out there.
Oh, it doesn't have it.
No.
Doesn't have it there? Okay, I thought that's
What,
one. I
isn't
printed.
what is it, like 3 or 4 years each?
It's
or-
about 4 years each.
4 years
yeah.
each.
Yeah.
So
So at the end of term 3, we should basically be about 30.
Yeah. Something like that, right? 12 years
We're at
plus.
the end
yeah.
of term 4.
yeah. So
Do our knees start to
you're
crack
at the end
in
of term
space?
3. You're going into term 4 right now.
Right, which would put us at about 30 right now.
Right. So do you guys want to do another round?
Just to give you guys an idea, is because of my throwing caution to the wind, I'll say I would at least do one more than the next highest person, because like I should be more risk prone than y'all, so I'm gonna go one more than whatever y'all do.
That makes sense. I am going to definitely do another turn.
I'm going to do at least one more. Yeah.
Okay.
We're like drunk on the it's like, more until
Well,
someone
I
dies.
feel like I'm probably going to stop at about 30 to start
honestly-
doing whatever.
Okay,
this
okay.
is.
I'm honestly surprised that nobody's died.
I know.
Yeah.
No
Same.
survival roll.
Same.
Yeah.
You say that now.
Yeah.
Meescha, are you going to stay? Or are you gonna muster out?
I don't know. I mean, I got into politics.
Yeah.
Where can you go from here except even further up with nepotism? I might stay.
You're going to stay?
I think I might stay.
Okay, so
right.
Meesha's mustering out. We're going to wait for you to when we
Sure.
do the benefits roll, but you have left, so your character's going to be a little bit younger than everybody when we start this.
I mean, as far as you all know, I'm just young at heart, really. But
True.
yeah,
All right,
I'll
so
never tell my true age.
we see you all go back into your careers, so everybody go ahead and look at your chart and pick whatever skill or training you're going to do. Roll your d6 and let us know what you get.
Got to roll for the chart again.
Oh, right.
Oh wait, no, that's 5. I can only go up to 4. Okay. So I'm going to roll on the service skills.
Okay.
Got a 5, which is
Gun combat.
You know what? That makes sense with what happened in his last term.
So you already had a 0.
Now I'm at a 1.
So now you got to put the 1 into what style of gun combat?
Right.
You gonna do laser, slug, archaic?
I think energy would appeal to him more.
Energy? Cool.
Yeah.
All right, you get an energy. So you're practicing more at that. Jake.
I rolled on the scientist table,
Okay.
and I got a 6 for science.
Nice.
Since I have 2 science skills, do I boost both of them by 1?
No, you boost one up by 1 or start a new one at 1.
Cool.
Cody, what did you roll?
Well, here's a question for you. How much are stats used, like the characteristic stats, like after when mustering out in a normal, whether it's like, you know, we're doing combat or whether it's doing like merchant stuff?
You'll always add, you mean your characteristics? You'll always add a characteristic to a roll.
Oh,
so it's
gotcha.
good to have them.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm actually going to do personal development this time.
Okay.
Probably should have done it earlier.
And obviously strength, dexterity, and endurance are really important because those are your health values when you get into combat. So.
Gotcha. All right, here we go. Beep, 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 beep. It is a 1, which is my strength, which is actually good because that ranks up to a DM of +0.
There you go. Perfect.
Nice.
I like it. Okay. Now, everyone's got their skill.
What did you get, Jake?
For my skill?
Yeah.
I rolled on this scientist table.
That's
I
right.
bumped up my science, so I just increased my cybernetics to 3.
God damn.
I have cybernetics 3, biology 1.
You are ridiculous. Love it. All right.
You are ridiculous.
Time for us to roll survival.
No.
Oh, barely got it. 6 on the die.
Oh, good. I'm good.
I'm good.
Survive.
Can I roll just to see what I would have gotten?
Yeah. I love
just to see. Yeah. Watch if you fail this, you're gonna be so happy.
Oh, I got an 11.
Oh, yeah, you crushed it. Okay.
Yeah.
So everyone survives another term. Now it's time for the events table. So go ahead and roll your 2d6. Let's see what event you get.
I'm actually hoping I get the same event so I can get some benefits back.
Tyler, what'd you roll?
So this is interesting. I rolled a 9. And so what that is a mission goes disastrously wrong due to your commander's error or incompetence. but you survive.
Ooh.
If you report your commanding officer for their failure, then you gain DM +2 to your next advancement roll and gain the officer as an enemy.
Ooh.
If you say nothing and protect them, you gain them as an ally.
What are you going to do?
I think I'm going to even as an odds roll this one. Odds is report him for being a dumbass.
Be a
and-
snitch?
Yeah, I mean,
What kind of person are you?
that's a 1.
You
I snitch
fucking
him.
snitch.
Oh, dang.
I feel like it's maybe it's like I told him it would go wrong.
Right.
I knew that this was good. There was a bad thing. Like maybe it's some of like the tactics I learned from before. I'm like, I know this is going to go wrong, and it goes disastrously wrong. So I report that dumbass.
You guys are doing like a raid on like Space Bin Laden.
And he just knows it. He knows it was you. You rat bastard.
Oh, of course he does. I gained him as an enemy.
There you go.
I mean, it sounds like it doesn't say he's specifically kicked out. I just gained him as an enemy.
Got an enemy now.
Yeah.
Right.
But I get DM +2 to my next advancement roll.
Yeah, watch your back.
Oh. Jake, you want to go open the door over there? I think my cats have to come pee. And the pee box is out in the garage. I think they're meowing at the door. I don't know.
I like how he's treating the cat like a dog.
Yeah.
Yeah, as long as it's open, they'll come in.
I'm going to pee on the carpet.
Okay.
Is the
He'll go. He just like needs to like calm down.
Is the sound a problem? Do we need to
yeah?
close
Is the
the
sound a problem? Should I close the door?
No, it's fine.
kinda
I'll
got
cut it out.
All right.
So, okay.
So, is it on me now?
Yeah, so let's see what you're going to roll
All right.
there, Mr.
So
Cody.
I got a 10.
Okay, so you, a good deal ensures that you are living the high life for a few years.
Nice.
So you gain a +1 DM to any one benefit roll.
Which,
You have one now, because this is new career, you gain a benefit
awesome.
roll. So you have one. So you get a +1 to that roll.
I thought I lost all my benefit rolls.
You did, but every time you're in a career,
just
you
got
gain
one.
one for every turn.
Oh.
So.
Interesting.
You
Yes, now you have
gambled all the
one.
ones you had before, but now you just made another one.
Yeah,
and
so
if
you
you do
said-
another turn,
Gotcha.
you gain 2. Yeah.
And this means that on that roll, I get DM +1
Yes.
to it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
got
like if you look at your muster chart, muster out benefits, if you rolled like let's say a 4, you could get 20,000 credits or a gun. You could spend that +1 to get a 5. So you got a ship share or 20,000. So that's how it kind of works.
Nice. Okay.
It is nice that the higher it is, the better.
Yeah.
So if you get that DM plus whatever,
It
it's-
really benefits. All right. Jake, what did you roll?
I rolled another goddamn 9. And I don't give a fuck about the advancement. So I just
You know what?
kinda-
Let's
Yeah, you can-
roll
if you-
again.
yeah,
Since
that's
you've already rolled
crazy,
it twice, right?
Appreciate that.
How do you get
dude.
9 that many
I was
times?
like, fuck.
Yeah, that's not fun.
7.
All right. A life event. Roll on the life event table.
Oh no.
Hey, you could get psi powers.
What pages? Oh, I could make Dollar Storfius.
Cybernetic psychic.
Yeah, you could. Yeah, you could get psionics.
Okay. So what page is the life?
46.
46. Or what? Is it 1 or 2?
It
That I
is
should
2d6.
2d6. Okay.
2d.
Unusual
Well, not
event.
2d.
I got a 5.
All right. Improved relationship. A romantic relationship involving you deepens.
Oh,
Possibly leading into marriage or some other emotional commitment. You gain an ally.
I got a honey.
You got a honey. So,
Space Boo.
yeah.
Damn. Very nice.
All right. Now it's time for advancements. Everybody go ahead and roll me that advancement roll. See if you bump it up.
I want
Bump
to
it
be
up.
an experienced broker, which is what I get next. Yeah. Success.
All right. Success as well, even without the +2 I got from being a snitch.
So you're a force commander,
I am.
and you
Wow.
get tactics 1. So I think you already have tactics, but all right. Merchant, you become you're a broker, so you can become a experienced broker. You gain streetwise 1 there, Cody.
Hell yeah.
And then what did you roll there, Mr. Jake?
I rolled a 4. I did not advance.
Okay, cool. All right.
I'm gonna close this door real fast.
Yeah, it's fine.
I'm very happy that I'm Streetwise 1 now because that kind of fits with my kit.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
So here's a question. I have tactics military from a previous thing. Can I now have tactics naval?
Yeah. It just says tactics 1. So you can assign it to whatever you want. So maybe you start looking at a Navy career, afraid that this Marine guy's going to come after you.
Could be.
Got to switch. Okay. So we are at the end of this term. Is anybody going to muster out? or are we going to start another round? At this point, age is going to become a factor. You're going to have to make rolls because your age and see if anything bad happens to you.
I think so. Okay, the concept of mustering out for this game is just saying this is what all the benefits that your character has in your life right now before your adventure starts.
Yes. So this is where you'll get money to buy armor, weapons, gear, and all that.
So it's not saying, okay, you're not a scientist anymore.
Yeah. No,
it's
you're
just
done. You're done being a
you
scientist.
are making
You're going to
your
go
character.
become a traveler now.
Right.
And tell me more about that decision. Like, what is it that you're becoming that like, what is the thing that compels you to become a traveler?
Well, that's what you decide upon.
Okay.
You decide at one point in your career you're done doing this and you want to go out and explore the world and like go do other things.
Gotcha.
And that's where the traveler concept comes
so it's
in.
it's the explorer. The motivations can be myriad.
Right, exactly.
Gotcha.
So yeah, once you hit, I'm trying to find the aging stuff here. I believe it is on page 46 as well. That's not life events. It is.
Aging is on page 48.
Okay, I was close. Yeah, so once you guys are above the age of 34, at the end of the fourth term, the fourth career term, at the end of the fourth term and at the end of every term thereafter, the travelers make a 2D roll on the aging table, and that will affect what happens to you.
Okay.
So from this point forward, you're going to roll on the aging table and see what happens.
Okay.
So we have to do it at the end of this term. Like right now, because it's the end of the fourth term.
The effects of this aging begin when the traveler reaches 34 years of age at the end of their fourth term. Yeah.
Okay.
So,
Nice.
So everybody give me that roll.
2d6?
2d6, and then you're going to...
Whoa. So the total number of terms is a negative dice mod.
yeah.
So this is just...
So you have -4 to this roll, essentially.
Oh, shit. Okay.
So...
Ooh.
Meescha, did your character die?
No, I mustered
she
out.
mustered out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, so luckily no effect on me right now.
Yeah. As long as you don't roll a negative number, you're good.
Okay, mine's 0, because
5
4
total.
minus 4.
0? 0, you reduce 1 physical characteristic by 1.
And I'm assuming that's the top row of
Yeah.
characteristics.
What'd you roll, Jake?
I rolled a 9 for a 5 total.
Yeah, you're good then.
Okay. And I think I'm probably going to muster out after this.
Okay,
one.
so you're going to muster.
Yeah.
I'm going to go another term.
Okay.
Nice.
I just got to do it.
Oh, that's fine. I mean, Cody, you're going to muster out, you're going to go another term. I know you said earlier you were going to go one more than everybody.
Yeah, that is true. Damn it, Tyler.
I feel like this term and his this is going to be my last term.
Okay.
And it's kind of after gaining this enemy. This is kind of like the downward slide. This is where he's getting done with.
Right. So by the end of this, you're going to be 38.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I kind of see my character as like the reason he maybe becomes a traveler is because he's like hitting his midlife crisis
sense.
and he's not very successful as a broker. So he's like, now I want riches and I'm gonna do my thing. Okay, so yeah, I'm mustering out as well. So am I doing this skill roll?
So you're going to pick whatever you're going to advance.
Yes. Yeah, I could do personal development again.
I'm going to do. I just rolled and grabbed the service skills chart again.
Okay.
So 1
Athletics.
Athletics.
So you're getting that at 1.
So with mustering out, you do the tables one more time?
You'll do the benefits when we get there. I'm going to wait for everybody to get the mustering out, and then we'll do it.
So do I gain
So
athletics
that's
at
where you
1 or at
get all
0?
the benefits.
Athletics at 1 or 0?
At 1.
At 1?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. I'll take it. 4. Oh, that's right, because I already have it at 0 from service skills.
Nice.
Well, that and whenever you gain one that's if you gain a one that's not specific, you gain it at 1. Whenever you gain a skill that doesn't have a number, you gain it at 1.
Gotcha.
So, all right. So, you got athletics. What did you get, Cody, with your fuck yeah? I'm hoping it's good.
Yeah, that was technically the best roll in personal development, which was int, which puts me to +1 DM, which is actually used for my advancement roll. So
Nice. There we go.
kind of
Perfect.
dope. Kind of
All right. Well, hey, you know what time it is? So survival.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna laugh. I'm not gonna say it.
No. Ooh, I need to get a 6 or a 5, and I got a 6.
Nice.
All right, here we go, baby. All right. Okay, I'm good. Yeah, close.
Okay. All right. So now we need life events.
We're going to do a little event here. That's crack die. This actually might be pretty good. This is a... Oh, no, not the one I thought. I rolled a 6. I've already rolled a 6.
Yeah, let's do another one then.
Okay. 5. I don't think I've done 5 yet. You were given advanced training in a specialist field. Roll education 8+ to gain any one skill of your choice at level 1. All right.
What's your education score?
It's 0.
Okay.
It's 8, but 0 mod.
You might be able to get it.
I might be able to get it.
Nah.
No, barely 7.
Rolled a 7. All right. Cody, what did you roll for your chart?
I know like high on the chart's usually good. I got an 11.
All right. You benefit, you befriend a useful ally in one sphere. Gain an ally and either gain a level in carouse or DM +4 to your next advancement roll thanks to their aid.
Wow.
So I think probably carouse would be smarter. Carouse?
Yeah, I think so
I say
too.
carouse.
Yeah.
You're not, yeah.
Tom
I think
You're not
Cruise.
going on a cruise.
I'm just cruising.
Yeah, because even if you get an advancement, you're not going to gain a benefit from it. So.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. So now we're going to do advancement rolls for the last thing.
All
See what
right.
you muster out at.
Nailed it. Exactly.
Okay. So you are now a lieutenant colonel.
Wow.
Does the rank do anything for you other than the stats it gives you at tiers?
I think like certain like military things, obviously, like you
I
could
see.
use it. Like, well, I got out this. Well, he recognized that. and
Gotcha.
That kind of thing.
I still try to advance on my career. It's the mustering out benefits that I don't get, right? Okay.
You have 2 muster out benefits right now.
Gotcha. Right,
So-
right. That makes sense. Okay. So I'm still rolling for my, or wait, am I rolling for advance? Yeah.
Yep, you roll for advancement.
Race. Yes. Okay. Boop, 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 boop. Yeah, 10. All
Okay,
right.
cool. So you're a level 4 or rank 4.
Damn, rank 4.
Okay. So now,
Time to hit aging.
roll your aging.
Nothing.
Okay, cool.
So this is a -5?
Yes.
Jesus Christ.
I don't think your knees crack in space.
On planets they do.
Oh, hell yeah. Okay. I got a 9.
Oh yeah, you're good.
So
then.
I'm good. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, 9. Yeah. Mine. Yep, you're good. Okay.
Oh,
cool.
the rank in your career gives you bonus benefit rolls.
Yeah. So we'll get there.
That's what it
yeah,
is.
we'll get there.
Oh.
So okay. So Tyler, you're mustering out. Right?
He's addicted to it.
I'm trying to think.
He's addicted to
Don't let the spice get you.
I already said it.
I think I will muster out just for the.
All right, sick. Watch me die now.
I do have a really cool question. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah.
So I did 1 term of university and 3 terms as a scientist.
Yes.
I only remember rolling on the tables to get something twice. Do you roll 1 less?
So when you get into it, you gain all those at 0.
That's right.
That's
okay.
right,
And
yeah.
then that's your first one.
Yes.
And then, okay, perfect. Okay, cool.
So the benefits to going to college are like you have the better chance of getting into it, plus you get the
That makes sense.
education +1 and stuff like
Perfect,
that. So okay.
Cool.
You ready for this there, Cody?
Yep.
All right.
So here we go.
You pick your chart and roll on it.
So yes, now I'm rolling for my skill, which I'm going to do. I'm just going to do broker. So let's see what I get. I did get a 6, which is a persuade, which is nice. I like that.
Nice.
So now I'm at persuade 2,
Perfect.
Nice.
which I'm happy with. Seems
It's a good broker skill.
It is. Yeah, I've gained some good broker skills.
All
That's
right.
how it works. Cool. Now it's
Now it's survival.
Now it's. Will my luck catch up with me? I need to roll a 4 on the dice. Oh boy. Woo. Okay, 8. We
Perfect.
Good.
Okay.
We good. Wow, I
let's-
can't believe I haven't rolled
No,
lower
it's great.
than 4.
It's great.
That's
All right,
amazing.
Go ahead and do your event roll.
How have none of us died?
Yeah, I really expected one of us to die.
Yeah, I mean, we tested it. We let it happen. Ooh, it was cracked. Ooh, I think I rolled this one. Oh no, I didn't. 9. He rolled all the 9s.
You gain advanced training in a specialized field. Roll it. Oh nope. Yeah. Roll 8+ to increase any one skill you already have by 1 level.
Edu 8+ to increase any one skill you already have.
So your education's a +1, right?
It is.
Yeah. So
And then so it's just picking a skill. Okay.
Yep.
I mean, I probably broker or persuade, I guess.
yeah, but you gotta roll first to see if you get it.
Yeah. Here we go. Dude, remember the last time I rolled a check that I needed like a 6 to win? Yeah, same thing. I got 2 2s. So
that's all right. Roll for advancement.
All right.
So you're a 4. Let's see if you get to a 5.
That is a 9. We good.
Okay, so you're rank 5. So
Wow.
okay, and I'm assuming you're going to muster out now.
I am.
Okay.
Indeed.
So
And how old am I? So that was 6.
sorry, you got to do an aging roll.
Oh yeah. Thank you. Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is 6.
So you would be 18.
18 plus 4.
You were 34, so that would have been the 38. So you would be 42.
42. All right. 42.
All right, so give me that aging roll.
I passed my
With a
IRL
minus-
age.
A minus minus 5, 6.
Yes, minus 6. Whew. That is going to be an 8.
So we had 2, right?
So I got a 2.
Yeah, you're good.
So I'm good.
Okay, so you
Wow.
muster out.
Damn.
We see you guys. You've gone through all the trials, the tribulations of what it takes to become a traveler. You've got to this point. We have a couple more steps to do. We're at 2 hours already for recording. Do you guys want to pick this up in the next episode, or you want to just power through and do like a 3-hour episode?
I think we do want to probably let the listeners go. You know.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, because the only other thing we need to do is the benefits and the tying together of bonds, right?
And we need to do equipment.
Yeah, that's.
I feel like we can probably even do that off without
Sure.
recording it and then pick it up. I don't
That
know
works.
how
Yeah,
you
we can
guys
do
feel.
that. So, all right, let's do the mustering out then.
Okay.
And then you guys can buy your equipment. We'll go over that.
Because I feel like the equipment's going to take a while.
It's going to take a while. Yeah. All right, here we go. So now we're going to muster out. Y'all are going to get some benefits.
My mustard.
So let's go through right now. What's everybody's benefits at?
Well, so the number of terms.
Yes.
I am at a total of 4 from my career.
Okay. So
Plus an additional 2 from my rank.
no, we're going to get to the rank. But
So I'm minus 3, whatever I should be. So
you are at 2. You have 2 You have 2 right now.
Sounds good.
Meescha, you should have 3.
Yeah.
So you did 3. You
Isn't
did
it
4.
one-
She did 4, so you got 3.
wait, isn't it once per
Once per term.
term? And I did 6 terms.
Okay. Yeah.
So I have 3.
Yes.
6 minus 3.
You have 3. Yeah. That's right. You want 1 more.
Yeah.
So Meescha, you should have 3. Jake, you have 4.
I think I only did 4 terms.
Yeah. So you have 3 mustered.
So I have 3
So-
benefit rules.
Yes. So on top of that, you're going to gain some additional benefits because of your rank in your class,
Oh.
your career. Sorry. So as Tyler said, you reached what rank 4?
Yes.
So you get 2 additional benefit rolls.
Wow.
Cody, on the other hand, you reach.
You can do this, Chris.
You reach rank 5.
Nice. Wow, that's really good.
Right?
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah.
Almost max.
That means you get
Yeah.
3 additional benefit rolls.
nice. I want him back.
And you gain +1 to all benefit rolls from this career.
Oh, that's sick.
So write that down. You get basically a +1 to all 6 rolls.
And one of them has already a +1 from one of the events. So
Yep.
I guess, does that mean I get a +2 on one of them?
Yes,
Nice.
essentially. All right.
+2 on one of them and +1. That's awesome.
So, Meescha, what was your rank that you reached?
I
Do you
think
remember?
you said wastrel.
You reached, you were level 2.
Oh.
So you gain 1 additional benefit.
Okay.
And then, Jake, what was the highest rank? What was your rank as a scientist?
Scientist dose.
You are 2. So you gain 1 additional benefit roll.
Oh, sick.
So what this means is on your page for your career, there is a chart that says mustering out benefits. And there's a list of items there. What you're going to do is you're going to roll the number of times that you have in your career for your benefits. And you're going to pick either cash or a benefit. So if you roll, let's say, a 1, and I'm looking at the merchant right here. The merchant on a 1, because you're rolling just one singular D6, you either get 1,000 credits or you get a blade. So if you don't want a blade, you get 1,000 credits.
So, and you can choose after you
Yeah.
see the result of the roll.
But something I just read that is probably relevant. You can only choose cash 3 times.
Oh, thank
there
you
you go.
for that.
And
That's very
also,
important.
also, if you have the gambler skill, which do you have the gambler skill?
I actually don't. No.
Oh, you don't?
She does though.
Meescha does.
You get a +1 dice mod on the cash rolls.
That's
Oh,
sick.
nice.
Wow, that's
Oh
really cool.
wow! Holy shit, that's actually sick.
So let's all do our first roll
just so everybody can do it together, so we understand what's happening.
And this counts. It's not like a practice roll.
This is
the
it.
First roll. Okay.
So first roll, I'm going to kind of go around the table. We'll all do one, and then we'll see what you get, and that way you all understand how to do it, and then you can do it yourself after that. So let's go with Tyler.
Let's see here.
You're a Marine.
I have rolled a 6.
So you can take 30,000 credits.
Wow.
I am going to take the 30,000
Or
credits.
armor or endurance +1.
That's kind of appealing.
So even if we were to weigh this out, armor, there's maximum benefits to the armor, so it's probably within 5,000 credits or so.
I
Maybe
think it's
10,000.
I think it's you get it's like tech level 12.
Yeah, so you would definitely get more credits.
Let me see here. But it's
what do you
free.
mean?
Your armor is you can select any type of armor that's limited to 10,000 credits and tech level 12.
Oh, so I'm just taking the credits.
If you roll this benefit again, then you can either select a different armor type with the same limits, or trade your original armor in with a credit limit of 25,000.
Okay.
So you can trade it in to get a better set of armor. That's the
The
same.
endurance is great. That's awesome.
Yeah,
but
it is.
30,000 credits is well over the.
Yeah,
suit of
I can
armor.
roll another 6 maybe, but I'm taking the credits.
Okay.
That's the highest
So
credits I can
boom,
get.
got credits. Meescha, please roll for your noble chart and let's see what you get.
I got a 5.
You can get 100,000 credits or a TAS membership. And you're probably thinking, I don't know what the fuck a TAS membership is. Well, let me tell you what that is.
That's awesome.
Dude, she gets
You
so
are a
much
member
credits.
of the Travelers Aid Society, a private organization that maintains hostels and facilities at all Class A and B starports in many parts of the human space. Facilities are available at reasonable cost to members and their guests. Receipts of the membership of the Travelers Aid Society as a benefit may be construed as a reward for heroism or extraordinary service to society rather than additional benefits, blah, 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 blah. So it's for life. It's non-transferable. So essentially, you always have a place to stay at a Class A, Class B starport.
Damn,
It's like
that's pretty
being
sick.
like a Four Seasons premier member.
Right.
And by the way, like her rank 5 is 100,000 credits, and her rank 7 is 200,000 credits.
Crazy.
Just so I know, I didn't add anything to that, right? Okay.
No,
it was
it's just straight up a
number.
D6.
All right. I don't know. It would kind of help how we knew each other, I guess. Like if we're not like a tight knit group, I might take the membership. But then I don't know. I feel like my cost of living as a noble is really high too, so I might take the credits.
Yeah, and you could roll it again too. That's the thing.
Yeah.
You got 2 more. So okay, so you're gonna take the credits.
She gets a yacht
Nice.
at 6.
Nice. Oh, that's sick.
All right. So Cody, we're gonna have you do your first roll here.
Yes.
So remember, you get a +1 to all these rolls, and you can add a +1 to an additional one. Of
So yeah,
your choice.
just a couple questions.
Yeah.
So one, some of the benefits just say free trader. What does that mean?
That's a ship. Oh, you straight up start out with a ship.
Damn.
Yeah, and the ships are very expensive.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
Yeah,
More than 40,000 credits.
way
Yeah.
more. I think
Okay.
the trader.
it's like the
is
smallest one, but it's
I
like
think it's like 500,000 or
yeah.
something.
Damn.
But you
Holy
also have
shit.
to pay like a yearly maintenance on it and everything. So
Okay. And then a ship share is just that, but like
a ship share is you own a share in a ship, and every year you get paid out on it or something like that.
interesting.
It's like I think they're like 25,000 or 2,500 credits. So the more ship shares you have, you get paid that
Damn.
much. So like right now, you get an additional like 2,500 a month or a year.
Yeah, I
depending
think
on
it's
what you
like 25,000 a year, or like
So yeah,
you can take a monthly.
Ship shares, you obtain one or more ship shares that can be put towards obtaining a ship. Each share is worth MCR1, which I don't know what that.
That's 1,000,000 credits
Yeah, but you can't
or 100,000 credits or
It
something.
can't be
like that.
redeemed for
1,000,000.
cash.
Yeah,
but you have that much money towards a ship.
Yeah.
Wow, that's really cool.
There you go.
Okay, and then my last question is from one of the events. It said game DM DM +1 to any one benefit roll.
Yeah.
I'm assuming that's before I actually throw the roll, so like I can't like add it. Afterwards.
No, you can.
Oh, I can add it afterwards. Yeah. Oh, sick. Awesome.
Remember, you get a +1 bonus regardless of what you're going to do.
Exactly. Awesome.
Go ahead and roll your
right.
your D. You just roll 1d6.
Oh, thank you.
Just one.
Thank you. Here we go. Ooh, okay, perfect. Nice. Okay. Yeah.
What'd you roll?
I rolled a 5, so that's a 6.
Okay.
So yeah, I get
So
my
you
free
want-
trader.
you want a free trader
I want to
or-
get that ship.
Okay, so
Yeah.
right done. You got a free trader.
Yeah, dude, that's
Nice.
fucking sick. We got one, boys.
There we go.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
All right. Jake, go ahead and make your roll.
All right.
Let's see what the
So for reference, the free trader, you have a free trader with 25% of the mortgage paid off.
Oh.
If you roll it again, an additional 25% of the mortgage is paid off.
Oh. Wow.
Yeah. The free trader is identical to the one on page 194, but you must roll 1d times on the spacecraft quarks table on page 188. If you roll this, benefit again the additional. Yeah, so let's roll that. Roll a d6. Let's see what that quark is.
Quark?
Yeah, because if it's an old ship, it has like something that could be wrong,
Oh,
or
that's
so
awesome.
it could be good.
I love
You
it.
have to hit it with a wrench.
Exactly.
Okay, I got a 4.
Oh, sorry, 2d6.
Oh, okay, well, I'll roll the other one. How about that?
those 1D?
No, it's 2d. I'm looking at it right here.
Oh,
okay. Fuck, tell me to live my life.
All right, that's another 4, so an 8 total.
All right, double the maintenance costs.
God damn it.
Ooh.
So, yeah, we're going to figure that out. Okay.
Hey, she's got
Are any
an
of those
oil leak.
good, or are they all bad?
Oh, no, there's good
Oh,
ones.
fuck. All right.
She's got an oil
Oh, wait a
leak, you know?
minute. So
We all get oil.
actually,
Yeah.
just roll. So the way I'm reading this, you must roll 1d times on space rack work table. Did you roll a d6?
I rolled a 1d6 first, and it was a 4.
Yeah.
So
And
then
I
you
rolled
need to roll 4 times on that table.
Huh?
Oh.
It says
Wow.
you must roll 1d times on the spacecraft quirks table.
To see how many times you.
Oh, my God.
So you roll a 1d6, you roll a 4, so
Oh,
you
yeah.
need to roll on that quirk.
Wow.
There you go.
So
So
I-
take off the 8.
So,
Yeah, so
yes.
your first roll is a 4.
Now you're going to
because
roll
That's
2d.
your. Yep.
Now roll 2d. Okay. Here we
Thank you for that
go.
clarification.
Yes,
Tom.
that was good.
That's just
That's
going to make it a lot
awesome.
more fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, it's cool because like that means you can have a ship without any quirks, like no good, no bad, and then you can have one that's like crazy.
Full of
yeah.
quirks.
I mean,
Yeah.
you could roll a d6 and then roll like the worst quirk 6 times.
Yeah, exactly. All right, here we go. Oh wow, and I literally get 4 and 4, so the same thing.
Okay.
All right, so double. Okay, so, that's
double.
1. Yep.
So that's double maintenance cost for 1, and this is going to be Snake Eyes for 2.
Blacklisted. The trader will be impounded in several systems.
Dude, that makes so much
DM
sense
minus
for you.
1 to all broker checks.
That makes so much sense for you.
What the
That's perfect.
This thing is just leaking like a sieve, just the vacuum of space just coming in.
You've done so much crime in it.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, this is going to be a 9.
All right. Severely damaged. Minus 10% all.
It old beat up junker of a ship.
4 and 5 are really good.
Yeah, I'm sure they are.
Sorry, 3 and 4 are really good.
All right, so let me get this straight. All right, so double the maintenance cost. Let me write this down so I don't forget. Double maintenance.
You're blacklisted.
Blacklisted.
And the hole is damaged.
And then whole and what's the functional?
Minus 10% hole. So your hole right now is it's a free trader, right? Not a far trader.
Yeah, free trader.
You can,
the hole is
you can select
200
a far
tons.
trader instead.
What'd you say?
You were able to select a far trader instead of a free
it
trader.
just said no. Well, mine just says free trader.
No, but if you look at there's a list of like what some of these benefits mean.
Oh.
That's where this like you must roll whatever is 25% mortgage. That's where all this comes from.
Mm.
It says you can select a far trader instead.
Oh, instead of
The free trader.
So the hole is 80. So 8% of that is 10% of that's 8, so you have 72 for your hole instead of 80.
all right. Thank you. 72% whole. All right.
Or that's how many hole points you have.
Whole points. Okay. And then my last quark roll is a 10.
Damaged thrusters. DM minus 1 to all pilot checks.
This is amazing. -1 to pilot.
Yeah.
To pilot. Okay.
Thanks, Tyler.
Here's a question: If
You're
I
so
if I
welcome.
roll in my benefits, if I roll another free trader, can I just get another ship?
Nope, you get 25% off the mortgage.
God damn it! All right, yeah, that's worth a lot.
She's an old ship, but she's got heart.
Yeah, this is too much Firefly right here.
All right. What did you roll, Jake?
Let's see.
My ship sucks. I love it.
Oh, I'm
It's so
sorry.
bad.
I already got it. I rolled 2 ship shares.
Okay, cool. There you go.
Nice.
So that just means I have 2 shares in a ship that's making money, or I'm 2 shares closer to buying.
Two shares closer to buying a ship.
But, okay.
You obtain 1 or more ship shares you can put towards obtaining a ship.
So if, as a group, we already have a ship, should I
You could just say that maybe they're in his ship already.
Reds? Oh.
I want to.
Or you can do credits too, yeah.
But supposedly can't exchange it for credits. It's just
Yeah. Oh, and
if you just
Well,
have
he
I'm
means
saying
take the
for my
credits instead.
benefit roll.
Yeah.
Should I take the
I
credits
see.
instead, yeah.
Right.
But if I have my shares in his ship, what does that mean? What does that ultimately mean?
It means you're like part owner of the ship. So that'd be something you guys would have to work
I don't
out.
think you would have my Does he have shares in my ship?
That's what he
That's
said.
was what we could do.
That could be your link. Maybe you needed someone to help pay for the ship, and you talked with Jake's character.
Maybe
I
I
was
swindled
kinda
them into
thinking
thinking
that-
it was a good ship.
I was kind of thinking that anyway because my character's already black market stuff and you're have been in trouble. So would you mind that?
No,
and
it's
if
a
you do,
dope.
it's okay.
Cool. Yeah, there's definitely
Alright,
a
so-
connection there that we can work
Nice.
out.
We have that link, so that will be we'll work out when we get to the
we'll
link
work that
part.
out. I love it.
Okay, so that's one round
All right.
of benefits. So let's go to the next round. Everybody roll and let me know what you're going to pick.
Okay.
Ooh, I got a 1, so I'm taking armor.
Okay. I'll help you, Meescha, since you don't have a book in front of you.
Thanks.
Are we going to go bit by bit, or should I just run through all mine by myself?
I don't know. If you want to do them all real quick, you can.
Okay.
What'd you roll, Meescha?
I rolled a 6.
All right. You gain 100,000 credits or a yacht.
Dude.
Ooh.
This is tricky. Is it a space yacht?
No, it's like in the water.
Nah, that seems useless.
I thought it was a space yacht, like a small one-seater.
I don't think that's not a yacht.
I know,
Well,
it's a weird
It's
name.
like
Luckily-
like spaceship yacht. Is
Let's
like
take a look and see what it says when you roll a yacht.
Little yachty.
You receive a yacht
fucking
with
sucks.
25% of the mortgage paid off. It is identical to the one on page 202.
Oh.
Look
But
at
you
202.
must roll 1d times on the quirk table.
So you can potentially have a better ship than me. And by potentially, I mean...
You may select a safari ship instead.
Oh, no. The yacht is a straight up ship.
Damn.
It's a noble playthings used to entertain friends and undertake political and commercial missions.
Yeah, and we probably don't know each other, so... wait, do we know each other yet?
Um,
Like, theoretically, we're mustering benefits, so...
right. We'll get to that point. Like, we'll kind of,
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I was basically wondering, like, does she know I have a ship or not? Probably not.
yeah. So,
Oh,
so
okay.
make your-
And then
we'll
or
make
it's
your-
like 200,000 credits?
100,000 credits.
Yeah,
100,000.
Yeah, the 200,000 is the 7, but you need a +1. It sounds like it's impossible for you to get that.
Okay. So 200,000 or a yacht that I would have to roll how many times?
Well, you roll a D,
You have to
1D,
roll to
and that's
see.
how many quirks you get.
Yeah, so you might get 0. You might get 1 quirk.
Actually, I don't know if this yacht has that. Did it?
get
It
6.
does.
Yeah.
It's the same thing.
Is there? Does she?
yeah.
Should she know about anything about the safari thing? You said there was another ship she could choose.
It's just another kind of ship.
Yeah,
I think they're identical. It's just like just a different-
thematically. Yeah.
I'm let's see. It specifically said for political use and entertaining guests, and that's exactly what my character would do.
She would totally have.
Yeah, yeah,
So I think I gotta go with the yacht.
Okay, cool. You got a yacht.
yeah. And you're like a dilettante, right? So that means like you maybe like swindle, you like
Yeah.
swoon and
To get the votes.
yeah.
So the Safari is a slightly different It's like a Type K. Well, you're good.
Yeah.
But-
It's,
Okay.
yeah, it's just kind of
So yeah, the yacht looks like this. Hold up my thing here.
Okay, so it's cozy. It's cozy.
And the other one, the Safari ship looks like that. Kind of looks like the one from what's the Empire? The one the Nintendo
the
64.
TIE Fighter?
No, it looks like the Nintendo 64 ship, Shadows of the Empire.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So
that's awesome.
All right.
which one do you want?
I'm gonna take the yacht.
Okay, cool. All right. What'd you roll for yours there, Cody?
Well, are we gonna do
Do
quirks?
I have to do quirks?
Oh yeah, roll your D for the quarks.
What is it? 4.
All right,
That's
same as me.
It could have been worse. It
It
could have been
So now
better.
you're gonna roll 2D 4 times.
Either I'm super unlucky or most of them are bad quirks.
Yeah, that's them.
Yeah.
Let's see. I'm gonna roll on the box.
Good luck.
I got a 7.
I didn't get that one.
DM -1 to all repair attempts.
-1 to all repair attempts.
Yeah.
Mine
It's
is,
foreign.
yeah, exactly.
I'm gonna write that down real quick.
Or uses rare materials like metals.
All right, 2.
Huh.
I got a 4.
I think 4 is good.
Vessel contains concealed smuggling compartments.
Hell yeah! See, that's what I
That's
wanted.
how we
Man,
That
know
makes
each
sense for
other.
being a
I rolled so many-
dilettante.
Yeah, I know.
Where you smuggle all your space cocaine.
Okay, there's 3. What is that? Oh, 7.
Oh, you think you got?
You already got that one, so reroll again.
Okay.
Oh, okay. You can't have 2 of the same quirk.
I mean,
you could, but
you could, but that just seems
D -2.
5.
All
That's
right.
bad.
Cargo bay is tainted by chemical spills and leaks.
Vulnerable cargoes may be damaged in transit.
Wow.
So
All right.
don't transport perishable goods and you're fine.
Yeah.
What that they know of.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
4 again.
Roll again then.
By our logic. Can I roll again?
I got 3.
Well maintained. Reduce all maintenance costs by 50%.
So wait. So -1 to all repair attempts, but the cost is lower too.
Right.
That's
Yeah.
awesome, actually. Wow.
Okay. Cody, what'd you roll?
Okay. Wait. What am I rolling for again?
You got another. You have another.
Right. Benefit.
Yeah.
Okay. It's just 1d. I'm gonna roll this one. Bah. Ooh. All right. So it's gonna be a 1. So I'm gonna take a blade, I guess.
Okay. Well, remember you get a +1 to all your rolls, so technically it's 2.
Right. Okay. So I could get int if I wanted.
That's weird. That he could never roll a 1, like ever.
Yeah, that is crazy.
So.
I guess I'll take a 1 int. Yeah, why not?
Okay. Cool. And then Jake, what did you roll?
Ooh, pretty shitty. I got a 1 also.
Okay.
So I'm going to take the 1 int.
The what? The credits?
The 1 intelligence.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like how none of us took.
I was
credits
looking
for
at Noble. That's why I was like, I don't see that option.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's 5,000 credits. Which
That's
I'm
nothing.
not
Exactly.
interested
All right.
in.
Yeah.
Okay. Tyler, you rolled the rest of yours, right?
I did.
What'd you get?
So, my third roll, I got a TAS membership.
Okay.
Nice.
My fourth one, I picked 5,000 credits.
Okay.
My fifth roll, I got a 6 again, and instead of trading in my armor, I just picked another 30,000 credits.
Cool.
Again, so that was my last money. And then my last roll, I got a int +1.
Nice. Okay.
Nice.
There we go. All right, Meescha.
Yeah.
I guess if you guys want to roll without me going about 1 by 1, that's fine. I just know Meescha doesn't
Yeah.
have one, so
I guess here's a really quick question about the mortgage on the ship. What does it mean? Like, what is the benefit? Quickly, what do you think the benefit would be to either getting closer to the paying it off or paying it off?
just credits. Like every year, you're gonna have to pay X amount of credits as a mortgage.
Gotcha.
And so if you don't have them, then you're gonna have to figure out a way to get them, or they'll take your ship, they'll impound it and take it away from you.
Gotcha. Does maybe the interest payments are less? Do we? Or is it not that crunchy?
It's not that crunchy,
Okay,
I don't believe.
got it.
So all right, Meescha, what'd you roll?
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't know what I'm supposed to roll for.
Oh, you got one more roll for your you get 2 more rolls. So roll your one more benefit roll here.
Okay. Sorry. It's a 1d6?
Just 1d6.
Yeah. I got a 2.
Okay. Do you want 10,000 credits or 2 ship shares?
I want... Sorry, what's the ship share again?
That's just you own you get basically 2 million credits to buy towards a ship.
Oh.
They can only be spent getting a
But
ship.
I already have one. I'll
Yeah.
take the credits.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, your credits are nutty, by the way. So.
And then give me one last roll for yours.
Okay.
That'll be a 4. So you had 3 in the career plus an additional 1 because of your rank, right? What was your rank again?
I thought you said wastrel.
You were a 2.
Yeah.
So yeah, you get 1. Yeah, so that was your 3. So this is your basically additional benefit roll you get.
All right. 3.
Okay, you could take 50,000 credits or a blade.
I'm going to go with the credits again.
Okay, cool.
I'm just going to be stacked.
Dude,
Cool.
I mean,
All right.
that's in your character. Like,
Yeah.
I was like, it would suck if your character wasn't stacked.
Yeah.
Okay,
How
so
much
that's
money do you have?
160,000 credits.
Yeah, she's rich.
Okay. All right. What did you roll, Jake?
So I rolled for my remaining 2 benefits. I rolled basically a total of 160,000 credits. Also,
Nice.
yeah.
Cool.
So I think I'm just going to cash out and then go through the equipment
Gotcha.
and
Nice.
pimp myself
Did you
out.
say you had 160,000?
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, did I not do my math right? Or
No,
we
I mean,
just-
I think you just must. Have
I
stuck.
can't make the same amount of money as as a toot.
That was just good.
No,
That's a 2.
you don't have toot money.
Clearly, I do.
I mean, I have a yacht.
I guess my money doesn't spend.
Also
here.
enjoy how toot was the first name and now it's become the last name.
It could be like a surname, and then Rodgers is like
That's true.
I'm like
it's
wondering,
space.
Like I'm getting the rolls where I could actually pay off my ship. I'm wondering if that's worth it.
It might be. We'll have to take
How
a look
much
at
Your
is the
blacklisted
ship total?
criminal ship.
Yeah, I know, right? It's like, how much is it really worth? Anyways, okay. It's either that or I take a 40 grand every time. So it's like, what's better, 40 grand now?
Well, you can only take money 3 times.
So it'd be 100. Yeah, you're right. So it'd be 120 grand. Well, yeah, exactly. 120 grand equivalent or 75% paid off of mortgage, which is interesting.
What are the options?
It's basically like 25% of the ship or 40 grand credits. And I'm like, I don't know. I don't know how that quantifies.
The ship is a piece of shit.
I guess I would do. I should just send what my character would do.
But dude, it's our piece of shit.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. I could, yeah. What happens? What if I paid it off, but you have like shares? I guess you just.
We would both own it.
Yeah, we'd both own it. Yeah. Interesting. Okay.
All right. So, I think you have the most rolls left here, Cody.
I know. Okay. I gotta hurry.
No, you're good. I think with the extra skill, I'm going to kind of go the Seth Skorkowski way, where when it makes sense in combat, or if you guys want to just like decide upon with each other what skills you've given each other, we can go that route. Because technically, by the book, it's whenever someone has a life event, you can tie your character into it, and then you get the events. But I like the idea of like, if there's a roll that you need to make, you don't have something, you could decide then like, oh, well, maybe my character taught you how to do that. And then on the spot, you'll have that.
That makes sense.
So it basically gives you a skill, I think it gives you at level 0. But you can't, let's see here. So you may gain a maximum of 2 free skills from the connection rule. Each connection must be with a different traveler. For each connection you make, you gain any skill, but cannot bring a skill above level 3 using this rule, nor, you can't do jack of all trades either. So you basically just give someone we'll say level 1. That makes sense if it's a level. So, but you can only have 2 of them. So you can't Tyler could have one with Meescha and Cody. And then Jake could have one with Tyler and Cody. But you can only do 2 other.
Okay.
Yeah. So I like to just, as we're playing, if there's something you guys agree upon, like someone doesn't have a skill, you guys can decide upon then what you want to give. Or we can talk about it off air and we can kind of do a skill that way. So,
yeah.
And then lastly, while Cody's reading that, you guys get a skill package for deciding what type of traveler group you're going to be.
Mm-hmm. What page is that one on?
That is on page 50. So I'm going to read them real quick, and then you guys, while Cody finishes up here, and then we'll go, you guys can pick that, and then we will have a traveler group created, and we'll have a starting point for this campaign.
Damn.
So there's the Traveler Skills Package, which is an all-around skill package, good for campaign where travelers are trading 1 week and blowing things up the next. So you gain Deception, Electronics, Gun Combat, Gunner, Medic, Persuade, Pilot, and Stealth all at 1. There's the Explorer Skill Package for campaigns where travelers are operating on the fringe of charted space, dealing with new worlds and ancient relics. You get Astrogation, Electronics, Gun, Medic, Pilot, Recon, Stealth, and Survival at 1. You have Mercenaries, where you guys are focused on ground combat and aimed at combat-heavy games. You get Electronics, Medic, Leadership, Heavy Weapons, Gun Combat, and Stealth and Recon at 1. So you get 2 different gun combats at 1, essentially. So that kind of runs out. Just you could do like Slug and Energy. Diplomat Skills. So you get that's where we're going to have a campaign where you guys are government operatives or officials, ambassadors. You have Admin, Advocate, Deception, Diplomat, Electronics, Persuade, Stealth, and Streetwise at 1. There's a Traders, where if you guys are going to be trading goods. So you'd have Advocate, Astrogation, Broker, Diplomat, Electronics, Medic, Pilot, and Streetwise at 1. Investigators, going around, solving mysteries. You get Admin, Advocate, Deception, Electronics, Gun Combat, Investigate, Persuade, Stealth, and Streetwise at 1. Starship, so if you guys want a StarCraft heavy flying around spaceships, you get Astrogation, Electronics, Engineering, Gunner, Mechanic, Medic, Pilot, and Tactics, Naval at 1. And then lastly, if you guys are going to be criminals, you can do Broker, Deception, Electronics, Medic, Persuade, Pilot, Stealth, and Streetwise at 1.
Well, Chris, do you have, knowing the story, do you have something that might make more sense or might make less sense?
I don't have a story. We're all going to create a story together.
Okay, cool.
I have tried to create certain like opening scenarios for each package you pick, but I don't have a full-fledged story of what's going to happen. Okay. We're going to play and find that out together. So
flying by the seat of our pants.
So yeah, just think about that. Which one do you guys want? What kind of campaign we're going to do in this motherfucker?
I feel like the combat one and the diplomat one, I'm not really sure if it fits the group.
I wouldn't do like full combat. Like maybe one that might have combat would be good,
Right.
but like
Traveling leaning towards the original Traveler one.
I personally leaning towards Explorer or Starship skills.
I like Starship, Explorer, and Trader. And Criminal, I guess.
yeah, criminal seemed interesting because we do have some like we got like a crazy, we got a merchant, we have a dilettante who's kind of whatever, and then you have like cyber implants where you like also were like cutthroat in your implementation in terms of your ability to.
Yeah, my whole idea was I was just doing it on like the black market, so it was already illegal.
Right.
And
Gotcha.
Yeah,
So I don't know. Like I don't
And
know.
then I'm in the Marines.
yeah.
And then
a Marine engineer.
yeah.
Because Marines were never bad guys.
I don't know, man.
Yeah.
They've never done anything wrong.
Yeah.
Ever.
I'm kind of thinking my character might be like the older politicians don't like my character because my character is, you know, the fresh young face in politics, but then also kind of takes bribes and is kind of a little corrupt. So maybe I'm on the run because I have rivals. I don't have any friends yet.
You're a
I just have
disruptor.
rivals. So maybe they're like out to
You're a
get
disruptor.
me,
Yeah.
and I'm on the run or something.
Disruptor
So what
of the
I'm hearing
status
is
quo.
we're going to do Fast and Furious in space. That's kind of the vibe I'm hearing.
That'd be badass.
Seems like
That sounds
it'd be
good.
kind of cool. But yeah, so the other ones were you were saying exploration or
So it sounds like mercenaries off the table.
yeah.
Sounds like diplomats off the table.
I would say probably no diplomat.
So criminal, explorer was throwing out there a lot.
Yeah.
did you say that traveler just was
Traveler's just like all around generic. Like you get a little bit of everything.
one? Okay, interesting.
So
And then explorer, like what is that? What say more?
the
about
campaign where you are operating on the fringes of charted space, dealing with new worlds and ancient relics.
Interesting.
Which definitely could be
Cool.
tight.
Yeah, I mean that could
Explorer
work
could be tight.
in a way of what we're saying.
I mean, it makes sense if you guys are like on the run from stuff. Maybe that's like a way for that's the catalyst for the
Yeah.
group. The campaign is like
Yeah.
each of you is trying to get away from something that's happened, and so you're like basically going as far away from everything to go explore new things.
Yeah,
Let
get
Pete
a
die
better
down.
life.
Yeah.
Tyler, how, would your character fit? I'm just like getting options. I'm not trying to advocate for one, but like, how would your character fit? How would you make it work with Explorer,
I mean,
or would it
a good
just not
question.
work?
I could make any of it work.
Okay.
I mean, with he has the enemy of another commander. Could be, and he's mustered out. He's left the Navy. Could be trying to get away from that.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know then.
I can
guess
make- I mean,
I
I'm
can be
down.
persuaded.
Yeah, Explorer sounds good to me.
Okay.
Explorer,
Sounds like
yeah.
explorer.
Does that work for everyone?
I'm
Yeah,
down.
I'll make
Okay,
it work.
cool.
I'll make it work.
Cool.
So that means everybody's gonna get. All right, let me know when you're ready to write all this down.
This is all at one, correct?
Yes, you get astrogation at 1. You get electronics at 1. So that means you get to put that 1 into one of the electronics underneath it.
If we already have it at one, can we get another one or no?
Yeah, you could put if you want to put it in one of the other electronic skills at 1.
Okay.
You can do
And
that.
if you didn't have it at 0
you get
or
a
1.
0, it becomes a 0, and you put the 1 because you can't. Yeah, so you put a 1 in one of the sub ones. Gun combat at 1, so that 1 goes into one of the different styles of gun combat. So you'd have a 0 in gun combat and a 1 in one of the others. The medic 1. We got pilot 1, recon 1, stealth 1, and survival 1. So yeah, we have an explorer group. You guys are doing stuff. We're going to see some new worlds. And I think we'll buy all the stuff off screen.
Yeah.
And we'll start next session with our traveler campaign.
Fuck.
Holy moly.
Let's give them something to talk about.
Carol Bell live.
We just got done singing that before our moment of silence before the recording.
But Chris just talked about getting the new Tyler, the Creator album on vinyl, and I wanted to ask you, did you happen to see that our new favorite band, Big Ass Truck, just pressed?
No.
Go onto their Instagram.
Shit.
It's
Okay.
available.
Nice. If you guys haven't listened to Big Ass Truck, you're missing out on life.
I've never even heard of Big Ass Truck.
Well,
You cannot convince me that's a real band, and I'm
No,
not going to
it's
look it up.
It's sick.
I'm going to let it be a fake band in my head.
do you like Hatebreed? Have you ever listened to Hatebreed?
Yes. For Cody, that's a yes.
Still a bit.
No, it's not. Hatebreed's a band. Have you heard of Terror or Blacklisted?
I've never heard of any of these.
You've
Oh
probably
my God!
heard.
Hold on a second.
Put it
I
softly. Put it softly
I decided
into
to
the mic.
look these guys up on Spotify.
Put it softly into the mic.
No.
Well,
they're not gonna sue us.
then what do you want to hear? Do you want to hear?
I like a big ass dog.
I believe the
Okay,
cutoff was like...
that was number 2 on
Beef
Spotify.
is really good too.
Yeah,
like a
beef ain't corn fed, to be honest.
All right, that's the 6-second DRM cutoff. All right.
Yeah, it is the most just ridiculous, like mosh heavy music.
So what I really enjoy, just from a really quick, just seeing it, is their name is in all caps on Spotify.
Yeah, Big Ass Truck.
Wow.
And all of their songs are also.
Do you
in all
want to
caps.
describe what the album art is?
The album art? It's a big ass truck.
Yeah.
It's oh my God! Their latest release is a single called "The Fucking Promo."
They also released a 2-song EP where it's like them like resurrecting a truck out of the grave.
I didn't catch that
wow.
one. I gotta catch up.
Yeah, I might need to check these guys out.
Chris is the absolute best at finding bands on Bandcamp and sent me Big Ass Truck the other day and changed my life.
It takes
I
time.
was sending it to like a couple of our friends. I'm like, if you're not listening to this, like we're not friends. Like fuck you.
Yeah, and to me, when no one is really bit for me.
Yeah, no one is. Yeah, and like because I played it for like our friend Rick, and he's like, "This is a joke, right?" I'm like, "Well, yeah, it's a
Yeah,
joke
duh.
band, but like it's good.
Yeah, just like-
this is better than any right. Like it's better than it has
Exactly.
any right to be.
Exactly.
Like it's like shitty, jokey hardcore, but like the riffs smash. Like
No one is going to get this reference, but it's just like the band Shockwave.
Yeah,
which was
exactly.
a
100%.
joke hardcore band about
Transformers.
and they ripped.
What?
yeah,
Yeah, it's
Shockwave
called
AD.
Shockwave. Look it up.
All right.
And it's super good. And this is
They're on like a Christian hardcore label.
yeah.
It's so wild.
And this is just on that level of joke bands that are actually phenomenal.
Like-
and they've done a few recent dates with Terror. They're like
I
actually
would hope so because
yeah.
they are like terror worship.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah, no, it is ridiculous album, and I love it. But yeah, I found another band on Spotify that was pretty good, or Bandcamp. But yeah, I'll just dig through like Bandcamp. I'll just go into a genre and just start listing the stuff. I'm like, all right,
Dude.
that's pretty good.
I
Like,
just needed everyone who's going to potentially listen in the future posthumously to know about Big Ass Truck.
yes, Big Ass Truck is it's the future of music.
Yeah.
And it's really yeah, because there's no
You say there's a future of music?
Yeah. Songbirds of our generation.
you guys are gonna go on about your Chapel Roan and stuff like that. She's not driving a big ass truck, okay?
Yeah. She's not a big ass dog.
Can't fault you that.
Just sitting on the porch on a regular ass day.
Not 100% grade A beef.
Yeah.
Oh, fucking great.
Do we have to play games or can we just listen to Big Ass Truck?
I'm cool with listening to Big Ass Truck.
Yeah, dude, we can do both.
I've done that.
I've been busy.
That's been on my rotation, so.
Those are just innocent people off the street. He
I
was
could
just-
beat that guy's ass if he tried to arrest me.
That was the best show ever. Oh, I'm glad he turned out to be a piece of
They
shit.
gave him a gun.
Yeah, they did.
That's wild.
Remember, like,
Damn.
there's a scene in it where he's like, I'm going to shoot this bullet and I'm going to light that match. And he's like, because, you know, like, he's so good at guns or whatever his, like, fucking karate shit he does is. I don't remember what it's called. It's not Gunkata, but it's like it's like whatever form of martial arts he performs. He's like, I'm gonna steady my breathing and I'm gonna shoot this bullet right past this
my
thing, I'm gonna
heartbeat.
light it on fire. And he just fucking annihilates this fucking match. And he's like all sweaty and like what the fuck, dude? Because it's like in Atlanta. So he's just like this sweaty, blubbery whale of a man that's just a complete mess.
I don't know if this part is true. I mean, I've seen this clip, but I don't know if the reasoning behind it is true. But I heard that he was so out of shape for one of his movies that they had to shoot a whole action scene with him in a chair because he couldn't get up.
No.
And there is I've seen him sitting in this wheelie chair, like rolling along, like shooting people. It's so good.
Wanted to try his energy drink so bad. But like this one, before I knew he was like a piece of shit. But he had the Steven Seagal Lightning Bolt was like it was a legit energy drink he made.
I don't.
And I was trying to find like to buy it so I could try it. And thankfully I didn't, because it turns out that he's just a monster of a human being.
He's just awful.
Besides defecting to Russia, and now like he's in one of the
he's like helping out.
He's like on the front
Russian
lines.
military.
Yeah, it's wild.